Welcome to the next day for
the Rector's Cup.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm always horrible at these things, you know. I just can't do an opening whatsoever.
It's okay. It's hard to open. It's hard to close. But where we shine is the middle. All right. So I think we can do that today, guys.
That's a great philosophical idea. Go for the medium. Don't go for high.
Don't go for low. Right in the middle.
I don't think that's exactly what Eugene Denazin meant when he said leave nothing undared for the gospel. But we can move forward and keep moving on today.
Theological real facts.
Hey, you bring in a guy who's 26 days away from getting ordained. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get. I'm counting. I'm counting, guys. I'm counting.
Well, anyways, folks, welcome to Assumption Seminary's Rector's Cup. We're proud to have you here. We're happy to have you here. We're excited to have you here. We're currently at St. Luke's Gym in San Antonio. We're very proud to be here and have been excited to be invited by the parish to use their wonderful gym today on a beautiful Saturday morning. We're going to be starting here shortly with our volleyball game. But before, we have a special guest we need to introduce to you. Nathan, you want to take that one away?
Yes, here we have soon to be Deacon Sam Mall.
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. So how you doing, Sam?
Oh, I'm doing all right, guys. I'm doing all right. We had a long day yesterday. Sorry I couldn't be here to comment on the soccer game. I was helping set up for our social. Shout out to the people of St. Joseph's Parish. They came over and they made a ton of tacos, and it was beautiful food.
Man, them tacos were delicious.
Oh, they were amazing. I had way too many, and but we're okay. We're okay. So shout out to the people from St. Joseph's, and we really appreciate everything that everyone and all of the different parishes, even here today, St. Luke's, for inviting us and allowing us in. We really appreciate the support we get from the Archdiocese.
Absolutely. It's a great support from the Archdiocese of San Antonio. Well, Deacon Sam, soon to be.
Deacon-elect.
Deacon-elect Sam. So how do you feel now that your diaconate ordination is like 26 days away?
Oh, it's a weird feeling. I've been in formation now for 9 years.
That's a long time.
It's a long time, and just knowing that I'm so close. The other day, we were sitting in evening prayer, and someone turned around and offered their blessing. And I just realized I'm less than a month away from doing that, which it may be a small thing, just kind of the difference between blessing ourselves and blessing other people, but really making that change and really making a change in my life is something that's been waited for a long time, and I'm excited to be able to do it. So.
Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming here today to commentate on these next two games that we have of volleyball and basketball.
Absolutely. As one of Assumption Seminary's premier sports fans, sports watchers, not necessarily a sports player, but a sport watcher, I'm excited to be here and sit with you guys. So thanks for having me.
And we're glad to have you on this side of the booth. We know normally you're the bookkeeper for the game, especially the Super Bowl, doing the squares for us. So we're glad to have you here today.
I'm glad to be in front of the camera today. Let's just say that, guys. Let's just say that. All right, well, good. Well, one of the exciting things today is, a lot of people talking about Assumption's soccer team, but really I think our second favorite sport is volleyball itself. We have guys who get out and they play twice, maybe 3 times a week. And so I'm excited to see some good form, some great athleticism. We got some tall guys over here for the, what are they calling themselves? The Apostolic Avengers. And but we've really got the form and the pure volleyball players over there for the Maccabean Madness and the black shirts today.
Especially Pedro, who's the captain of Maccabean Maddness, has been the volleyball captain for years here, and has overseen some of the key victories in the Archbishop's Cup between St. Mary's as the captain. So
that's true.
That's going to be a major plus in their field, I think.
I think also for the Apostolic Avengers have Noel Cimental.
Noel Cimental. Yeah.
What a fantastic volleyball player he is.
That guy can jump.
That man can jump and spike a ball like no other.
Like no other. It is a scary sight, and I'm excited to show it to everyone here today.
Yeah. I'm just glad to be at the table rather than on the receiving end of one of those.
Yeah, absolutely. Jumping up and getting one of those in the face does not sound like my idea of a good Saturday morning. So that's why I'm sitting over here with y'all.
There is no mercy on the court.
No, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. the Maccabean Madness are facing elimination for the Rectors Cup in this game today, so they definitely need to win.
Game behind in order to keep things interesting for that basketball game we got going on later.
Yeah.
And it's also interesting to note, too, for the Apostolic Avengers that, and really it's kind of come down when they divide teams that the Apostolic Avengers have a lot of the youth. They have a lot of the younger guys.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
Maccabeans have definitely more of the, not very old, but definitely some of the older guys.
It's not like they have Joseph Moreno on the team.
Apostolic Avengers have guys my age, and the Maccabeans have guys y'all's age.
Oh, I see how it is.
If I recall correctly, I'm only 3 years older than you, Robert.
Look, who's counting? But it's gonna be interesting to see. I know they got Chris. Just maybe the Apostolic Avengers might have a little bit of an edge that way. Maybe have a little more speed, a little more agility. But as you can tell in my case, I'm 25 and I'm fat. So that's not always a truthful statement.
That is true.
If by 3 years older than you, I will correct that to being 1 year older than you.
Oh wow. Oh wow!
Are you
I feel pretty.
I'm 26.
I feel a little.
Oh, how about we check the age on this side of the table?
Well, let's just say here in about a month I'll be turning 31.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's not that old. It's not
No. It's not old at all.
You got most of your life ahead of you.
Yeah.
Well, we just got someone walk in to a gym. It would be Sister Diane. Sister Diane Heinrich. That is a bit loud. Yeah, Sister Diane.
I apologize.
A wonderful faculty member of our seminary and director of academic formation for us, and she's the one who makes sure that we do all of our studies correctly.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, she's the one that also keeps us on track to make sure that we're not spending an extra year here.
And thanks be to her for that.
Yeah.
And then,
she has a great backhand with a ruler.
That's not true. We haven't seen it in action. It may be true, but we haven't seen it in action.
Yeah, she's been very sweet.
But Sister Diane is a Sister of Congregation of Divine Providence here at Our Lady Lake University. We're very privileged. This is an order that's been here in San Antonio for a long time and been part of Assumption for a very long time. So we're very, very happy to have Sister here and have that connection to her community. Lovely group of ladies, do a lot of great work, a lot of great ministry, and she's been just a gem to have here at the seminary. I know multiple of us arranging tutors, helping us out with our academics. I don't think a lot of us would continue to be here if it wasn't for her.
All right, absolutely. Before we get started here today, we just opened up our YouTube channel for Assumption Seminary. So please go and subscribe. It's absolutely free. Hit the alert button so that you can get notified
Is this how you
when
do
we
it?
go live.
I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Am I supposed to say this is ring that bell, like and subscribe down below? You guys can see all of our info in the description.
Subscribe right down here,
right there, or maybe it's up there. I don't know how.
We don't know exactly where it is, but please subscribe to our channel. So once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can stream live on YouTube.
So we at all of the different events we have at Assumption Center, you can see them more often.
So please, all you followers on Facebook, please subscribe to our channel.
And if you'd like to find that YouTube channel, just simply go on YouTube and type in Assumption Seminary. It should be one of the first videos or channels to pop up.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, let's take a look at the court and see what's going on. It looks like we're having a few pre-game huddles, and then, of course, the chair of the Fiscal Life Committee, Adrian Salazar, trying to get things ready, making sure everyone's all set for the game.
You got Brandon over there at the table for the buzzer.
And the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, he's the buzzer man. I think he's keeping the counts for the game for us.
Such power.
Oh,
such power.
He's normally the cowbell man.
Yeah, usually, but now he's upgraded. He's upgraded to a really, really loud bell.
Yeah, we saw his work at the lower level, and we said, you know what? It's time to go pro.
Time to go pro.
It's time to go pro.
But, also, with great power comes with great responsibility.
Great responsibility. And you know what? Being a diocesan brother of mine from the Diocese of Fort Worth, I'm proud to say that I think he has exhibited great control, and hopefully we'll see that control throughout this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit about Brandon too. Brandon was studying to be a pastry chef before he was in seminary.
Oh, that's right, dude, man. His Leclercs were delicious.
His last name is Brandon Leclerc.
Yeah.
So whenever he serves Leclercs, we just call them the Leclercs, and they are pretty amazing.
They are quite fantastic.
A big reason I've gained 5 pounds together. So I'm being completely honest.
That and the tacos and the studying. And watching sports.
Yeah, watching sports, absolutely.
But I like to live vicariously. You know?
Okay, yeah, that's true. Up.
Oh, looks like we're getting the final
There
bell.
needs to be some restraint on that buzzer over there.
You know what? I think he's trying to get the guys going. All right, well, that's Deacon Pedro Martinez playing with the buzzer right now, and also from Fort Worth, so represent.
What do you got to tell us?
Right, represent, guys. Just represent.
You know, my dad's from Fort Worth.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right.
So he always. Sometimes I feel like he's more attached to y'all in the diocese than us. He's always wanted to know.
You know, your dad told me that.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Well, it looks like this pregame huddle is lasting a lot longer than we thought.
you know, a lot of strategy goes into volleyball.
And maybe we'll just do a quick rundown of the teams here.
Oh, yeah.
And so for volleyball today, we have a little bit of a few changes on team members. Teams are still the same. So for the Apostolic Avengers, playing again in white, we have David Chaco, Captain America himself. Jesus Maratala, Diego Castaneos, Michael Villavicencio, Alexius O'Eary, JP Hardnetti, or John Paul Hardnetti. We have Luis de la Cruz, Brother Vinny, Guillermo Cruz, Noel Cimental. I apologize for
Cimental.
Thank you. And Eric Flores.
All right, wonderful. And then for those of you who are watching, for the dark shirts, the Maccabean Madness, we've got Deacon Pedro Martinez, the captain of the Maccabean Madness, Deacon Antonio Guzman, Deacon-elect Lynn Nguyen, Mon Nguyen, also here, Richard Almada, Thomas Davis, Alex Smith, Christopher Elser, Gabriel Urquizo, Jordan Milligan, Andres Rivera, and Tuan Do. So we'll take a look and see what's going on today.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see a really good match.
Yeah, and I think we'll get it. And I think we see Richard Almada on the court trying to gear up the crowd. And
Oh yeah.
you know, a lot of the seminary games is who can get the crowd on their side.
That's
true. We're both playing at a neutral site, so I think whoever can win over the crowd will have that home court advantage. Get the cheers for each spike. So we'll see what happens today.
It's also interesting to note that Thomas Davis on the Maccabean Madness side is wearing an orange shirt. I just want to point that out.
You know, he's a lighthearted guy. Maybe that's the darkest shirt he has. While we're holding up beside the squares.
Yeah.
We're going to start with prayer.
All right, well, we're about to start with prayer before the game, led by Adrian Salazar, chair of the Physical Life Committee.
All those that played, congratulations. We'll see who wins for basketball and volleyball. And I'm going to go ahead and invite Antonio to come forward, and he's going to lead us in prayer.
Deacon Antonio Guzman.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, we give you thanks for these moments of friendship, moments of brotherhood. Te pedimos que estés con nosotros, que nos guíes, que todo lo que hagamos sea para tu honor y tu gloria, que al final todos salgamos ganando como hermanos en Cristo que somos. Todo esto te lo pedimos en nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén.
Amen.
Man, what a wonderful prayer by Deacon Antonio Guzman.
Antonio Guzman, recently ordained about a month and a half ago. He's told me he's still getting used to it. He's warming up those shoulder muscles for all those blessings. He's been getting down.
It's great. He's playing volleyball today. Get that nice workout.
Let's see if we can get I'm really rooting for the Maccabean Madness today because I really wanted to go down to the basketball game.
You know what? I'll join you on that end. How about you?
You know what? I feel like now I have to be devil's advocate, and I feel I have to go for that.
Excuse me, we don't use that term here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna awkwardly not talk.
Just the advocate. just the advocate.
I'm just gonna have to go against you guys.
Yeah.
There has to be one. There has to be.
That's true. There always got to be one. So you're going to go for the Apostolic?
You know what? I kind of think I am. I think
They've got the height advantage. Just look at them.
Yeah, and as a tall man, what do you think?
Height's a big part of this game. Oh, and we're leading on with Jordan Milligan giving the first serve of the game.
Oh man, look at
Jesus
Jesus! What a strike by.
A little bit of miscommunication for Maccabean Madness.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Transfer the ball over to the
So point to the
Avengers.
Apostolic Avengers.
It also appears that we've had a team member switch. It looks like Noel is now playing for the Maccabeans.
Wow, a little Benedict Arnold going on over here.
Or is he? I don't think he's a line judge.
I think he's a line judge.
Is he a line judge?
That's what it looks like.
And another point scored for the Maccabean Madness, which means they are leading 2-1 against the Apostolic Avengers in the white
Oh,
shirts.
wow, 2 points already. Wow, see how fast things change.
Nice sets. John Paul Hardney.
Gets it over the net.
Jordan with a nice pop up there.
Oh, Pedro with the dump over the blocker.
Wow. You know, there's a certain amount of restraint you need in this game. It's not all about the spike. Sometimes you just need to get it over the net.
Yeah, that's true. And Lynn right there with the ball into the net, point for the Apostolic Avengers.
I don't know about y'all, but I love netball.
What's that?
You love netball?
Yeah. Great game as a kid. Kick a ball into a net. Tons of fun.
What a great spike by the Captain America there.
Well, he's captain of the team, lieutenant in our hearts, and for the U.S. military.
That's why we call him Captain America.
That's why we call him Captain America.
Oh, nice spike by JP
Oh,
there.
man.
Sorry about that.
Wow, what a hit by Jesus.
The power of Jesus, everybody. The power of Jesus.
It is now 4-3
You know,
with
Jesus-
the Apostolic Avengers in the lead.
And Jesus has that hair power. You know, I mean, that's a magnificent head of hair.
You know, as someone named Sam, just seeing someone embrace the long hair to give them strength at the Lord, like Samson in the Bible, it's a great witness. It's a great witness to the people of the world.
It was just out of bounds on that last one
Just
when Jesus knocked it over.
Tied up 4-4. Ball in the hands of the Maccabean Madness, served by Richard Almada of San Bernardino.
Oh, missed set by Jesus.
Well, I think people are still kind of getting into the groove, getting into the rhythm of this game.
I do believe they play best of 3, right? Best of 3 sets?
I do believe that is the case, and if we are wrong, I'm sure they'll tell us.
Yeah, and I think it goes to 25, am I correct? First one to 25, best lead by 2?
I believe you are correct.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, wow, what a block.
By Jesus. We had Deacon Pedro Martinez, the Diocese of Fort Worth, come up with a huge spike, just get blocked immediately by Jesus.
Where Deacon Antonio caught it.
Where he caught by Deacon Antonio, which is not the goal of volleyball, let's just say that.
Served by Diego. And that went right into the net. That could be inside, giving the Avengers another point.
And we're up. Silence fell over the crowd.
Dead silence.
Oh,
just couldn't get it over.
tips back and forth over the net. We're just not quite making it over for the Maccabean Madness. So right now, the Apostolic Avengers are leading 7-5.
But, you know, volleyball is also a game of service. You know, kind of like...
Oh. Wow. Jesus gonna block it that time. There was just too much power on Deacon Pedro.
Just too much power. You know, he may have the power of Samson, but Pedro's got the power of God.
Not biased at all there.
No, you know, I got to support my diocesan brothers from Fort Worth.
Position set. David with the
David
dump.
Oh, height really coming into play on this service.
Oh yeah.
Luis Dela Cruz for the pop-up.
Oh, Michael with the ball into the net.
So tied up now at 7-7.
Wow, Andy with the service. Great serve.
And from our scripture classes, a 7-7 is a good number of holiness and completion.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's the
so
number of completion.
If we really wanted to be godly, we'd just leave it at this. But I think the guys are going to keep on playing.
No, unfortunately, we have to have a winner.
Oh, we have to have a winner today.
Yep, we have to have a winner.
Wow.
What a
Wonderful
save.
volley back and forth on this set.
Oh, wow, what power.
Good spike by Deacon Pedro Martinez into Luis de la Cruz. All right, Maccabean Madness are taking back the lead at 8-7.
Pedro with the spike.
Oh, wow.
JP Hartnett, he could not hang on to that one.
That's just experience. It's just experience and love of the game, guys.
Yeah.
And if I may, just boom goes the dynamite.
Boom goes the dynamite. That is correct.
Andres Riviera with the serve.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Looked like it was just like a complete circle.
Ball's keeping alive.
I would like to point out that Diego popped that up with his foot.
Yeah.
Net violation there.
What wasn't sure if that was permissible in volleyball, but apparently it is.
Well, it was a net violation. One went into the net,
okay.
and it's already a point for the other team. Oh man, another hit by Deacon Pedro there. He is on fire. I think he has 4 or 5 points now already.
4 or 5 already. Maccabean Madness coming away with the lead
Yeah.
at 11-7.
Yeah, the score is 7-11. That's a nice number.
We're trying to work for the people.
It's a great gas station, I'll tell you that.
Great gas station.
Yeah.
Slurpees. It's a wonderful childhood memory of mine. Great content here, guys, for the Assumption Seminary YouTube channel here at the Rector's Cup.
We should be pointing out that we're not sponsored by 7-Eleven.
No, we are not.
I wish. That'd be nice.
Nor
Free
by
Slurpees for life.
McCafe and McDonald's. I'll just put this down here.
Score is now 7-14 in favor of the Maccabeans.
Wow, doubling that lead.
Wow, they have really taken it away.
Andres Rivera, our director of this program, coming in with a good service.
Had another net violation by Jesus. I guess I think the only reason why I know these rules is because my sister plays volleyball.
Oh, really?
Yes.
High school, college?
She's playing in high school right now, but she's already got some offers from some colleges to go play volleyball.
A lot of talent. Talent in this family over
She
here.
plays more, let's just say sand volleyball more than indoor, but the rules are somewhat still the same.
I would assume. If they called it by the same name. Now we're taking a little bit of break, a little bit of timeout for the teams.
Took a timeout.
15-7, leading by the Maccabean Maddness.
So, Robert, what do you think about what's been going on so far? What do you think's been going so well for the Maccabean Madness?
I'm thoroughly confused. No, joking aside, I will fully admit I really think, again, it goes back to kind of with soccer the other day. I think with Pedro, he's such a good coach. I think they're kind of reversed now. They have a lot of good communication going on. Mm-hmm. They're really kind of focusing up. Everyone kind of knows their role. Pedro's able to kind of drift around and get into those kind of hot spots, follow the ball, really use his power and expertise. I think the Apostolic Avengers are being a little more rigid in their play style. Everyone's kind of got their zone, which can help you, but at the same time, I think it's kind of creating errors. People are not wanting to go into an area and get the ball. They're kind of expecting someone else to have that.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a sign of the comfortability and experience of the Maccabean Madness team. Yeah. A lot of our weekly volleyball players are over there in that team, and that just fluidity of the game just kind of naturally flows to them, just having played it so much. While there may be a lot of talent and height over on the Apostolic Avengers, you can tell the communication just really isn't there for them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Brother Vinny there, unfortunately, couldn't use his Jedi powers to get the ball over the net.
Well, he doesn't have his Jedi robes on right now.
I was like, you really do need the ropes to be able to do some of those mind tricks.
Brother Vinny lives over at the Franciscan Capuchin House just across the street from us. And as a great athlete, he wanted to come over and help us, help some of our teams for this weekend.
Oh, wow, Brother Vinny knocks it back over.
David popping it up.
David with the spike.
Lynn with the
Lynn with the dig.
Nice.
What a nice dig by Lynn right there.
Absolutely. I was just about to say it. Couldn't make it on the second time.
They targeted him again, but couldn't get it.
All right. Jesus coming in with the serve. Overhand. Bold move.
Jordan Milligan there popping it up.
Looks like there's once again that miscommunication that Robert was talking about. The Apostolic Avengers.
Yeah, miscommunication, and also, you know, maybe not a good feel for the net. Maybe not a good feel for the net. But
I've always felt playing volleyball that the net is kind of like forbidden fruit. You want to get up in the net, you want to touch the net, but you can't touch the net.
you know, some might say it's the main rule of volleyball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is get the ball over the net
Get
without
the ball.
touching it.
I think that was like. I think when they're like 7 and 8 years old, that's what they teach them. Is just get it over the net. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just get it
I know
over.
that's what they told me last year. Whenever I try to play with the teams, is Sam, just try to get it over the net, and it's harder than it looks, folks. It's harder than it looks.
Oh, what a power move by Antonio.
Wow, good jump by Antonio Guzman, who is not known for his let's say verticality. But he spiked it over that net like it was nothing.
Yeah, that is true.
And currently the score is 8-21 with kind of a runaway. And then nails it into the net.
Wow.
Point for the Avengers.
Man, you really don't expect that from short players. To be able to get that kind of verticality.
That verticalness.
I'm telling you what, as 5'8" myself, my jump is impeccable.
Oh, wow. Impressive.
I can get a good, I'm very proud to say I can get a good 4 inches, I think.
Oh, wow. Impressive.
Between games, I'll like to see that happen.
Oh, really? Wow. I wasn't prepared.
All right, we're now sitting at 21-10, led by the Maccabean Madness.
Eric Flores serving, Diocese of Fort Worth.
Underhand
Gets it
serve.
over the
That's
net.
a bold strategy. We'll see how it works out for him.
What a bold strategy, Cotton. Looks like Robert and I had the same mind in mind.
That's right.
Brother Benny pops it over the net.
Oh, what a miss dig.
Eric Flores went in for the save, but he couldn't quite get it back in bounds.
Yeah, he could not. Man, 3 points away from the Maccabean Madness winning the first set.
And this is where volleyball really does get difficult. It's not that hard to get over the net, but to get over the net accurately.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
That is hard.
You know, that was the
Look at that foot save.
That was the second thing they told me in practice is, yeah, you got it over the net, Sam, but it broke a window. And so...
Hold on. Let's go back here. You broke a window with a volleyball.
It was a metaphor. It was a metaphor. Robert. But
It's about to be really interesting.
I was like, I would really like to hear this story.
well, there isn't one, folks.
Oh,
I'm sorry. So my apologies for making up content here at Assumption Seminary YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe as we as you're here celebrating performing our Rector's Cup.
Point for
11-23.
11-23.
Maccabean Maddness in the lead.
2 points away.
2 points away from winning the first set.
Jordan Milligan service.
Antonio with the set.
Wow. Coming up. Andres Rivera getting it over the net.
Yeah. Another set here with Lynn. Lynn pushes it over.
Back to the back corner, but it was saved by Michael Villavicencio.
Oh, Andres.
Oh, wow. A little tip there by JP.
Great
Tried to
volley.
do a dunk. No one can handle it. Point for the Apostolic Avengers.
Wow. Don't call it a comeback, folks, but they just broke the halfway mark.
Well, almost.
That's,
13 would be breaking the halfway mark.
Well, that's true.
we'll work on fractions there.
No, I was a philosophy major, guys, not a math guy.
I'll have you know that philosophy governs the sciences, of which math is one.
That is true, but it is also a skill to be developed, not necessarily grasping the higher things. Again, not the greatest content here, but folks, we're trying our best to talk about.
We should go into the essence of Maddness.
The essence of Maddness. We'll
Brother
see.
Vinny with the serve.
We'll see what we can do later.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus with this a little touch over gets them this up another point.
Getting over Richard Almada. Now it's 23-14.
Yeah, the 3-point run.
And, you know, even if they're not able to capitalize on this comeback, it is critical for morale that I think this happened. Because that's devastating to, you know, kind of lose by that half.
Oh, net ball by Deacon Pedro right there.
Diego kind of spurring on his team and saying, hey, we got a lot of momentum going on here, guys. Let's keep going.
And you can see it in the faces of the Avengers here. They're
Oh, wow, block. Oh, what a block.
That is a 5-point run for the
Yeah.
Apostolic Avengers. timeout.
It looks like
called.
timeout by the Maccabean Madness to try to break this momentum that's going on
I mean,
here.
absolutely. You got to ice the team when they're this hot, you know?
I mean,
Speaking of ice water,
All right, we've got two of our commentators here representing the Assumption Seminary mug, and myself having stopped at an undisclosed establishment on the way here. I didn't get one, but you know what? Am I bitter? No, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for these guys.
that looks like the timeout's over, and now we're about to start back up again. 5-point run for the Apostolic Avengers here. Let's see if they can keep it going.
there's a 7-point gap, however, still, and with 2 points to the 25 tally, Maccabees really are going to need to capitalize this game fast.
Oh man, right off the bat with a missed serve by the Apostolic Avengers.
Who knows? Maybe that's exactly what they needed for the Maccabean Madness.
Oh, yeah.
Break up that momentum. Lin Wynn, an experienced volleyball player, coming in
Great
for service.
serve. Gets it over.
Thomas Davis has been subbed in for the Maccabeans.
And a hush fell over the crowd as they're waiting to see what's going to happen on this volley.
Boom, here comes the hit. Oh, what a save. What a dig.
Mon, a new member of our community, just showing his athleticism all over the court right now. Oh, John Paul Hartney with behind the back. Oh, Hezzy Martinez coming in hot with the spike. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, and the Maccabean Madness win the first set,
In the first set of this game.
25-16.
Wow. What a play, but also what a great comeback by the Apostolic Avengers.
I know.
I think that's going to really help out with morale, as you said, coming up in the next set.
Yeah, I think they should take that momentum that they have there and go into the next set and try and win the next set.
A lot of that natural athleticism is coming into play. Oh, and Sister Diane.
Oh,
Heinrich
Sister
coming
Diane
in
here.
wanted
Wanted to
she's
take
coming
us
in
a
for a
picture of
picture.
us.
Great. Wonderful, sister. Sister, would you like to comment on the
Yeah.
game?
Come on around, sister.
We've got a microphone just for you.
I was just thinking that both sides are evenly matched, and it's a very good game. So it's anybody's game at this point, but I think it's a good job that they matched the teams so evenly.
I know that you like to think of us, you love us kind of like children, but who's your favorite child of these two teams?
Besides me.
Oh, I think they're all my favorites.
Oh, they're all your favorites. Oh, wonderful.
okay.
I'm clapping for each one of them whenever they make a point.
All right,
okay.
I just could not have one favorite here. All right, I think they're all my favorites.
Sister Diane running for office, not wanting to burn any bridges, really kind of showing up for us. Thank you for coming out, sister.
Thank you, sister, so much. Here we have, it looks like we're about to do an interview here real quick. We have Thomas Lyons running over there to go do an interview with the captain.
Thomas Lyons is going to be interviewing David Chaco. This is the captain of the Avengers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with David Chaco playing for the Apostolic Avengers. David, how do you feel after that first set?
It was a tough loss, but I think we really had a good comeback there. We just need to keep our serves, consistent and play as a team. I think we can take this one back. We got our star player Noel coming in, so.
Okay, so any big changes besides the sub or change of game plans?
No, I think we just gotta stick to our game plan and just hone in on our consistency.
Fantastic. Good luck to you, David.
Thank you very much, Thomas.
Thanks for David to be willing to do a interview right there in the middle of in between sets.
Yeah, that's just leadership. It's boys, and we're glad he's working for us. Let's just say that. But also, as we have mentioned, David Chaco, a co-sponsored seminarian for not only the Archdiocese of San Antonio, but the Archdiocese of Military Services, where he himself was a graduate of West Point and feels called to serve the military in a priestly capacity, which is a wonderful thing. And there are a number of guys that you may encounter throughout your time in seminary who are going through this co-sponsorship. But it's a really great service to the church and a really great service to our nation.
Yeah, absolutely. I really appreciate Chaco actually going out there to serve as a chaplain for the Army. because
you were in the Army,
Yeah, yeah. I was in the Army, and we're actually the Army is actually lacking in chaplains, priests. So this is a great call that David Chaco is taking up, that he's willing to take for the people of the military.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Speaking of veterans, we actually have a number of veterans here at Assumption Seminary.
Yeah, we do actually.
Three, I believe.
Yes, we have. Was
Yourself,
it?
David
Yeah,
Chaco.
obviously myself.
David Chaco, we were just talking
David
about.
Chaco.
And Thomas Jones.
Thomas
Jones
Jones.
from the Diocese of Fort Worth, and a veteran of the Air Force.
He's my dad's favorite.
Oh, he's your. Well, you understand, he's my favorite. He's my favorite, even over my son.
My dad, every time I call him, he doesn't ask how I'm doing. He's like, "How's Jonesy doing?" My
Oh,
dad's
yeah.
an Air Force veteran, so he's always very excited to see how Jonesy doing.
Oh, well, the crowd is really getting fired up.
Yeah.
Getting fired up for this set. I think the players are feeling the excitement in the house tonight.
We've had some substitutions for not only the Maccabean Madness, but also for the Apostolic Avengers. We got Noel in there now for the Apostolic Avengers.
Man, talk about an
Oh,
athlete.
wow.
Right into the net.
Is that Hinrat?
That was Mon.
Mon?
Manyon. Did I say that correctly? Manyon?
I think that's Mon Win.
Alex Smith there hits it too high and hits the top of the ceiling and doesn't count.
I think that they
Counts
frown
point
upon
for the
that,
other
right? You know, that was the third thing they told me in practice is don't hit the ceiling, Sam.
Don't hit the ceiling, Sam.
You hit the ceiling fan at 10 years old playing volleyball?
I've hit it at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So,
And at 24.
and at 24, 25, 26, and we'll see what next year holds, folks. Thomas Davis with the
Point for the Apostolic
save.
Avengers there.
All right, with the save against Noah Simontal, who's just trying to tip it over the net. Noah Simontal, great athlete. We're waiting to see how his jumps
Alex
come into play.
Smith with Alex Smith with the serve over. A little bit too much power for a short man.
As the diocesan brother of Diocese of Little Rock, how does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel just a tad bit disappointed, but it makes me feel great because at least one of my teammates is out there
Well,
playing.
there you go. There you go. That's another point for the Avengers, for the Apostolic Avengers. That's 5-1, folks. And after the dominance that was expressed by the Maccabean Madness last game.
Wow, I did
Mon,
not know.
nice
Mon's,
spike.
Mon's got some talent.
Should you notice that Mon just joined us only about 8 weeks ago.
Well, only about 8
Yeah,
weeks
this
ago.
is his first semester here.
Yes.
He's been in seminary for a while. He belongs to a religious community based out of Vietnam. But he's here in the United States studying for the service of our country. And, Noel
what?
huge
Wow.
spike. Huge spike. And that's exactly what we're talking about, folks. Click, clack, that's the Kodak moment of game.
Yeah, man, I definitely don't want to be in front of that spike. That was quite powerful. Yeah, service here of the Apostolic Avengers.
Serving Diego, Diocese of San Antonio.
Oh, Gabe coming in hot with the behind the back.
Maccabean Madness with a point there. Looks like there's some miscommunication up there in the front.
You know, and I think it should be noted, Gabe is one of two brothers here from Diocese of Colorado, Diocese of Puebla in southern Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
They recently joined us this year as well. We're very happy to have him. Gabe's actually my roommate. He lives right next door to me.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Well, what's he like having on the hall?
It's great. We both don't talk to each other.
Oh, why's that?
Joking, that was the little inside joke between us. No,
Alright.
but no, Gabe and I are great. We do ministry together. We're both big fans of football and mountains. Gabe's actually a big, he likes to hike in the mountains. We love mountaineering. So Gabe's got those strong lung muscles, which were critical in yesterday's game. But no, Gabe's a great guy. It's his first time in college, actually, and he's loving philosophy.
All right.
Good to hear.
Oh, good volley going back and forth. They seem to catch up in a while. But John Paul Hartley just missing that bounce.
So that's two Diocese of Little Rock guys that just can't seem to get the ball in the court.
You know what? I feel for him. I identify with him and I feel for him. Mon coming up with the service. And I don't know if you guys have ever played ping pong against Mon, but it's a scary sight. It's a scary sight. He can spin the ball all over and get it anywhere on the table he wants. And it just goes to show how athletic this guy can be.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got the Assumption Assumption drum line right now, working up a ruckus for the fans.
Oh man, what a nice
Save by Chris.
yeah.
Elser.
Oh, big save.
Big save, but it bounced out of
Oh,
bounds.
out of bounds.
So point for the Apostolic Avengers.
Close game, 7-6.
So, interesting thing is, even if you block it, it has to bounce inbounds for it to be their point.
You know, that was the fourth thing they told me. That was the fourth thing they told me.
How many things did they tell you?
About
Sam?
90. We'll see if we can get to all of them.
A little bit of a lull in the game right now. Looks like
8-6.
there might be a substitution or
Checking out the scores.
served by Jesus to Thomas Davies. Oh,
JP with the
blocked
dump
over.
right there for another point for the Apostolic Avengers.
Leading 9-5. 9-5 over Maccabean Madness. And you know, some of their most experienced volleyball players are from Maccabean Madness are on the bench right now, including Jordan Milligan, Pedro Martinez, and Lynn Wynn. But so that may have something to do with the lack of communication. You know, communication experience was really the strength of this team. So having won their first set, I think they're trying to give some of their aces a little bit of a break so that if it goes into the third set, they'll be able to take it handily.
Yeah, just in case they have to go to the third set and they really need to put the oomph in there.
Oh, just over the neck by Noel, saved by Christopher Elser of Little Rock.
Chris is going 1980s right now. He's got the headband. He's got the
leggings.
long song,
He's got the leggings, the high socks. Man, that is a guy who is ready for exercise.
Another man from the diocese of Little Rock.
But you know, he seems to be getting it in bounds. So you know, there is some talent in Arkansas after all.
There is some talent.
Oh no!
One
With
one
the
could
big
say
jump.
a diamond in the rough.
No, that's true. It can.
You know, I think that is something that you can say.
Arkansas is the diamond state. It's a little geography, state knowledge for you.
Oh, is that why there's a diamond on the side?
That's our state rock, is the diamond, because we have some diamond fields out there.
Some diamonds.
Yeah.
All right.
And well, we have like some of the biggest diamond mines
In the state?
in the state.
Oh wow.
And not only that, but we are known as the natural state
The natural state.
because we keep everything natural.
There you go. There you go. What more could you want, folks? What more could you want?
Plenty of trees, lots of them, and they're very, very tall.
Very, very
About
tall.
maybe 5 times taller than they are here in San Antonio.
Yeah, you know, we're brushing up on desert territory over here, and it's we don't quite have the Ozarks
Yeah.
or the waterfall.
Pain in my heart being a hill country boy myself. Our trees are affectionately known as thick bushes.
Yeah.
That's true.
We do have lots of oak trees, scrub oaks here. They don't grow very tall, about half the size of a normal oak. But if they get a lot of water, they sprout up.
Again, folks, just great content here at Assumption Seminary YouTube
Well,
channel.
it's analogous to the Maccabean defense right now. Like an oak, it's being sturdy and strong.
It's being sturdy and
That is
strong
true.
in that wind. That wind, that is the athleticism of the
Ooh.
Oh,
Apostolic
what a
Avengers.
foot save right there.
Oh, Mon
Point
coming up
save
with
by the
Chris.
Maccabean Madness. What a save by the foot by
They're
Mon.
getting close to tying up this game here. 11-10 in favor of the Apostolic. 12-10.
Alex Smith with miss serve.
Once
Handing
again.
the ball back over. Handing the ball back over to the Apostolic Avengers. Service by Michael Villasencio, the preferred organist of Assumption Seminary.
Pedro spiked
I'm
it
just
right
happy
through
that my diocese is out there, you know. I'm just happy that they're out there representing us.
It's interesting to know about Michael. Michael is the only seminarian here currently from Diocese of Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Oh,
The
really?
Archdiocese.
Archdiocese, I
wow.
apologize. Oh, spike by
Just
Wow.
huge leaps from Noel Senator.
Just
We would
so
expect
much
nothing
power.
less.
There's so much power.
So much power, so much poise.
Oh man, 14-10.
Oh, there you
Small
go.
issue on the
I
scoreboard. There we go.
think they're yelling at our booth managers, Brandon LeClaire and Jonathan Garcia, who are vehemently trying
Wow,
to defend themselves.
service ace by Michael.
Oh, I think Mon thought it was going over, but it
He
just
sure
touched
did.
it before the line.
If I may, that was a bold strategy, Colin.
That
Just
was a
to
bold strategy.
Sit there and play the gambit, see if it was going to go over the line. It was a close one.
And you know what, Robert? We saw how it worked out for him.
We did.
It didn't go well.
No, it did not.
It did not.
Wow, just another huge jump by Noel Simontel, really taking the Apostolic Avengers to the lead on this
It
one.
looks like the Apostolic Avengers are actually going to take the. They're having a good run right now.
We'll see. They're
staying consistent.
Consistency. You know, just like their captain,
Captain America.
Captain America, David Chaco, said consistency is key.
And it should be noted too, by the way, that Pedro has come back in.
Oh, that's true. He has.
Kind of trying to lead this team.
It's popping back and forth here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is
A little bit of back and forth. Noel with the strike. Oh, looks like he got a net violation.
Net violation by Noel.
No, not by Noel. It's by the Maccabean Madness.
Oh, by the Maccabean Maddness. Points
Yeah.
go to the Apostolic Avengers.
Yes.
17-10. Big run right now.
served by Michael with the sense.
Let's see if we can get that
Gets it over here.
that communication back up for the
Noel with
Maccabean
the
Maddness.
save. That was going out. Oh, it's a miscommunication. But they still get it over.
Miscommunication between
man.
Jeff Harney and Noel Simontal. Broke up that nice run that the Apostolic Avengers had, passing back over to the Maccabean Madness. Being led by Antonio Guzman currently with the service.
Thomas Davies
Serves.
now right there in the center net.
Boom. Look at that power, man. You just can't stop
New
it.
athletic guys, Thomas Davis and Chris Elster, both going over the block. Just can't save that power from Noel Simontal.
Looks like he just spiked it right in between them.
Just right in between them. Like we said
Wow,
earlier,
what
I
a
wouldn't want to get in the
save
middle
by
of it.
Alex Smith right there. And then
Give that guy a shovel. He's digging so
like
hard.
they give the point to, is it out? The ref calls it out. Point goes to the Maccabean Madness.
Wow. 18-12. 18-12.
That was not a good year.
18-12 was not a good year in the United States. A lot of turmoil, a lot of...
That was it.
You know, we were still getting our feet wet as a nation
Britain also invaded us for the last time.
for the last time. But you know it. Wonderful allies ever since.
Yes. You know, all good relationships can start off with a bit of a rough, tumble.
For relationship advice, please call in for Robert Shaw.
I can give historical anecdotes for any kind of relationship advice.
Historical antidote. That's the thing. Historical.
Pedro Mike. Blocked by Jesus.
Got it up just enough for the Apostolic Avengers to return it and score another point.
Pedro was not happy at that.
No, he was not. Not at all.
Again, just that miscommunication. I think all three of them thought the other one had it.
Noel with the service.
You know, Pedro Martinez is one of the
Pedro is
nicest
like-
guys here at the seminary. It's a scary sight to see him get angry.
Looks like
I
Michael
don't like
just-
to see it often.
Yeah, looks like Michael right there just couldn't handle that dig from the power of the strike from Pedro Martinez. Wow.
And in another life, Pedro was worked at a cattle ranch.
Oh.
He was a rancher, yeah.
Oh yeah. Also has a master's degree in microbiology, maybe ecological biology.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Being a Texan myself, I'm a little more proud of the ranching.
A little more proud of the ranching.
Diego, the behind the back kind of hit, went right into the net.
It's a service by Thomas. Almost lost the handle of it.
Wow.
Wow, with that power, man.
Wow. It went up for a 10th block, but it just went out of bounds. It just couldn't control all that power coming in.
Who knew all that power could come from such a little man?
I didn't.
It's impressive.
And
I sure did.
I am surprised because Mon, again, just joining us this semester, we haven't really seen him play sports before. This is the first time I've seen him play. It's really a wild card here for the Maccabeans. I think they got the lucky draw here with him as a teammate.
Absolutely. Did you just see that? Pedro Martinez and Alex Smith, I think they're one of the shortest players on their team, went up and blocked the ball
That's right.
from Jesus. I knew Alex was quite excited because he turned around and gave a little fist pump to himself.
We take our small victories where we can get them, folks.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Looks like Diego's serving.
23-15 for the Apostolic Avengers. They really need a run back here for the Maccabean Madness.
Yeah, they don't need the Maccabean Madness to really get a flow going. Out of bounds by Mon.
And that's been hurting, I think, the Maccabeans, is they've been going in for these strikes, but their accuracy just hasn't been there.
Yeah, they just have a hard time keeping it in the lines. 1 point away for the Apostolic Avengers to win this set. Pedro Martinez tried to end it right there.
Huge dig by Noel Cimental.
Mon just gives it a little dump over, and it's out of bounds,
Out of bounds.
unfortunately.
Apostolic Avengers did they just take the second set?
They did.
They did. They
did.
just took
Wow.
the second set.
By a dodge by Michael. Michael was actually in line to hit that ball, and therefore it would have been a point for the Maccabeans. But he did a nice little suck in the gut, jumped over, dove, and it passed right by him.
He did a little Neo, like slow motion, like move, trying to dodge the dodgeball.
He does look a little like Neo.
Yeah.
That's like a little. Let's put him in a cassock, folks, and see what we can.
We're actually going to have here another interview. So hold on 1 second.
So it looked like we're going to do an interview for the Maccabeans now. Thomas Lyons played soccer yesterday. Looks like he's getting Pedro.
So it looked like actually David Chaco's strategy just to keep consistent was a great strategy. Just consistency.
That's West Point education, folks.
That is truly West Point education.
Seeing what needs to take.
All right, everybody, we're back here with Gabe. He's playing for the Maccabean Maddness. Gabe, you guys had a strong first set. What went wrong in this last one?
I think we just got a little bit confidence with the spiking, and we underrated the game again. We had a good first course, but hey, anything's possible in the next course. So,
nice. Any big changes coming up for this next set?
I think we're just gonna let the first group of guys go first. So, let them handle the business and let us relax for a little bit.
Awesome. Sounds good, Gabe. Great playing out there, and good luck to you and the team.
Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, thank you so much. Just hearing what he was just saying, they're going to let the first guys go again. Like you were saying, Sam, they just rested them up in that sense, and now they're going to let them go.
You gotta get in the experience. Like I've been saying all day, this Apostolic Avengers team really does have just an immense amount of athleticism and height, which are obviously important aspects of this game. So you really want to get that experience in coming in from the Maccabean Madness. If you don't have that, you don't have the team, you don't have the strong wall of defense against these spikes coming in from the likes of David Chaco and Noel Cimental.
So an interesting rule about this last set for set number 3, it's the first team to 15.
First team to 15.
Wow. That is usually how it's usually played in volleyball. But it's the first team to 15, best as long as you're up by 2.
With the Apostolic Avengers coming in out of that hot set, we'll just see what happens. See if they can carry this momentum into the second one before the Maccabean Madness has a chance to respond.
Yeah. Well, the Maccabean Madness really need to win this set if they really want to have a chance of winning the Rectors Cup.
Right? Yeah.
So they definitely need to win this one.
Noticing for the Apostolic Avengers, they are also kind of going back to their original setup, with the exception of the bringing in Noel and Eric in place of Jesus, JP, and Brother Vinny. So an interesting kind of change up here. It's a wise move, I think, to keep everyone just keeping their top athletes in the game.
Yeah, they all just want to win this set. This is a big step for the Apostolic Avengers. If they take this set, they win the whole Rector's Cup.
Yeah, Eric Flores serving.
Coming out with the service for the first volley of the game.
Oh, just quite couldn't make it to the net. That was like the first rule I told you, right, Sam?
It was like the first rule, but it was actually the 17th rule of if you're serving, it does have to go over the net. Which I said, well, you could have told me 3 weeks ago when I started playing, but we do what we can, and we, iron sharpens iron in this community. We try to help each other out, and my seminary brothers are trying to educate me a little bit in this sport.
Yeah.
I really want to point out that iron doesn't sharpen iron, but
it was scriptural.
It makes you up.
It was
Nick Sparks.
it was scriptural, Robert. I don't know if you've
Well,
heard
if
there's
some
a
of that iron
I'm
is,
sorry,
well,
I had to.
I do believe if that one set of iron is heated, it can be
Yes.
molded.
Steel,
Again,
steel.
great content here from Assumption Seminary YouTube channel.
So it's
where you
currently
can get-
1-2. They had quick 2 points when we were discussing metallurgy. Jesus, Luis De La Cruz for Diocese San Antonio serving. Spike by
Wow.
Pedro Martinez right at the feet of Michael Villavicencio, trying to find a weak point in this athleticism. It's hard to find in this crew, but Pedro just knows the players.
Yeah. You were saying, Robert, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're fine. I forgot, which is probably wise. Net violation, I believe, by Thomas.
Yeah.
People seem to be clapping for that.
Or maybe, well, let's just hope that they're cheering for the players rather than clapping for the downfall of our enemies.
Well, I think they're actually just wanting a great game. I think they want to make it even the suspense even more for the final game.
It's been a great match. It's been a great match so far. Michael Villavicencio just being beat over the net by Pedro Martinez.
Yeah.
And you got some animation here on some of these guys. Pedro's getting a little intense. So is Michael. These guys are. You can tell they have some passion for this game and passion for a victory.
Leading in 4-2 by the Maccabean Madness.
See, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of rooting for the Maccabean Madness because they're the underdogs.
But still, it's anyone's game at this point. I think Sister is very right with her analysis that both teams have strengths, especially with Noel coming in for the Avengers. Really kind of checked Pedro's skill and athleticism. Ooh, that's a major violation.
Oh no, or was it made?
No, they're calling it was out because I think it hit the marker that sticks up from the net.
Yeah, no, he hit that. I think he both the ball both hit that, and then his hand hit the net as well.
To be honest, I don't know what that's called.
I think a marker is a good name. Goalpost comes from my background in football, but I highly doubt that that's it. Maybe foul post from baseball. I couldn't tell you. Big spike coming from Thomas Davis goes over the court, giving the Apostolic Avengers another chance at the ball.
Serving.
Well, too much power, hits it over. Another point for the Maccabean Madness.
Maccabean Madness
Rector
leading
now
7-3. Remember, folks, this is only going to 15.
Oh.
Well, with the big save. dropping
Richard
it
thought
right
it was
in the
going out.
It's got to be hard trying to find that trajectory right in the middle of the game. And also, you got to trust the people behind you.
There's a lot of math involved.
Should we get back into our mouth conversation? No, okay.
No, I think we should avoid that.
I probably have this, almost a spike by Noel. Thomas popping it over.
Set by Michael Villavicencio for Brother Vinny.
Brother Vinny gets it over. Oh, Mon got a nice dig.
Noel to Lynn. Dumping it over. Oh, miscommunication by the Apostolic Avengers between David Chaco and Noah Cimental. Both athletic guys, both go-getters, but they just got in each other's way on that one.
Yes, they did. I think this miscommunication is starting to become a problem again for the Apostolic Avengers.
Really showed up. I think they leaned a little heavy on their athleticism for the last round, and they kind of think they broke up that groove that they're forming for themselves. That experience of Maccabean Madness just coming in hot.
Yeah. Oh, David just couldn't handle it. But Noel saves it, and David gets it over, and Lynn spikes it.
Saved by David. Michael Vicencio coming over. Pedro.
Wow, what power.
Wow, great volleys going back and forth. Pedro Martinez
what
with
a
the spike just hit right on the edge of the mat.
I gotta say, wow, it was a wonderful volley right there.
Pedro laughing that one off. He was not very happy with his performance, but saw some of the comedy in it. Ooh,
Wow. Mon with the strike right down the line.
Right down the line, just to the side of Michael Villavicencio. Just great athleticism coming from both teams. I've been talking about the height and the power coming from the Apostolic Avengers, but precision in itself is a key part of this game.
Brother Vinny set. Oh.
Jesus just put too much power on and just couldn't get it inside the lines.
Yeah, he saw an opening. The defense tried to take it, just missed.
Unfortunate for the Apostolic Avengers.
Maccabean Madness leading 10-5.
That seems to be a theme of this game.
It seems to be a theme of this game.
The Pope has called us to more dialogue, so I think both teams can take some advice from the Holy Father there.
You know, quoting Saint Pope John Paul II, we got to breathe with both lungs to survive as a community. Both the Maccabean Madness and the Apostolic.
Carry, that was a carry by Jesus.
Oh, carry by Jesus, leading to another point going to the Maccabean Madness.
4 points away for the game
And the match.
and the match, but not the cup.
But not the cup.
Still have basketball.
Oh, Lynn just couldn't get.
That will help him out. Shot it in.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us in for this game. Here shortly, we'll have the basketball game, I do believe. For those who are just joining, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Assumption Seminary. It's very important. We need 1,000 subscribers so that we can do a live feed.
Absolutely.
On YouTube.
We want to show people kind of what our lives are like here at the seminary. We want to show you the great joys and studies that we have. So please like and subscribe so we can make it more available to everybody.
Yes, please.
And it's something new we're trying out. We just really kind of started the YouTube channel this semester, this year.
Yeah, actually, I think it just started yesterday.
Just started yesterday. We've already got a number of subscribers, and you know what more can you ask? And are we taking a break or?
I think we're doing a little post-game analysis here, and just maybe a history lesson.
Oh, what would you like to teach us?
We're going right in.
Yeah, I'm the signal that I'm not allowed to teach history lessons, so we're gonna cut that one.
We're just gonna cut that. So.
We're gonna ignore everything I said.
So what's the plan next?
So we're not going to take a break. We're going to stay live the entire time through the basketball game. and I guess we're just going to talk about our diocese here. That's what I was just told by our underwriter.
All right.
Well, I say, Nathan and I talked a little bit about our vocation yesterday. So why don't we'll do the same thing today, and why don't you tell us a little about your vocation, a little story about how you got here, and now you're leading up to ordination of diaconate. Just give us a little, 310.
Yeah, absolutely. So I first started thinking about the priesthood when I was 15. I was at the camp at the University of Notre Dame, and one of the directors of the camp, who was a priest, his name was Father Dan Parrish, the Congregation of the Holy Cross. He looked at me directly and he said, well, he was talking to a group of young men, and he goes, "Have you ever thought about being a priest?" And being 15 at the time, I was no, no, thank you. And he said 3 words that really kind of changed my life. And he says, "Well, you should." He said, "You should think about it. Think about a life of service." And that really kind of oriented me. Being at 15 at a malleable age, I was able to really try to think about, okay, well, if I'm starting to think about my future, what I want to study, what I want to do in college, a life of service, not only service in general, but service to the church, should be something that I think about. And so I kept in touch with him over the years. Every now and again, keep calling, saying, "This is what I'm thinking. This is what's going on. I'm still discerning." I thought about joining the Congregation of the Holy Cross for a while, mostly because it would get me free Notre Dame football tickets. But
wow, that's pretty big.
It's pretty big. But so as I was talking to them, I started to go to daily mass. I really wanted to try to understand why we always talk about the Eucharist in such an important way. And the only way that I could know to experience it was to go to a daily mass. And so I started to go more and more, trying to understand what is this gift that Christ is giving to us. And as I'm sitting there reflecting on that gift, I heard a distinct voice in my heart saying, if you really want to understand these words of institution, you need to say them yourself. And so that really kind of solidified my call to the vocation. And then about a year later, I sent in my application to seminary, and I entered right out of high school. And I was accepted by the Diocese of Fort Worth. Thankfully, at the time, the vocation director, Father Kyle Walterside, Bishop Van, Bishop of our diocese at the time, and accepted me and got sent to Holy Trinity Seminary at the University of Dallas for 2 years. Then I was sent to we're needing a microphone over from Mr. Nate Ashton for another interview. Did 2 years at the University of Dallas, 3 years at Catholic University in Washington, D.C., at Theological College, and now I'm here studying theology at Assumption Seminary, and less than a month away from my diaconate ordination. So I've got, after this semester, 2 more semesters to go, and by the will of God, I'll be a priest. So. Looks like we're about to take some damage here real quick. Yeah, we're coming in hot. I think we need to be a little more attentive of the players during this game, just out of our own safety.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we're going to do a little interview here with the team captain, Thomas Lyons, is going to be interviewing Pedro for the Maccabean Madness.
All right, everyone, we're here with the 2 captains of the winning team, Maccabean Maddness. We have Pedro Martinez and Thomas Davis. How are you guys feeling after that big win?
Very good. I think we play as a team, and we had good skills, and we were able to pull it off. So it was good. It was a good game.
So you guys started off strong, but that second set got a little tough for you guys. What do you think happened, and where do you think the change came in the third?
Yeah, we played they had some star players on the other side we didn't know they had, and so we had to adjust our team schedule and our kind of a skill set that we had here, so we had to take a couple players out and switch them in for somebody else. They really took us by surprise. They really blow us out like the first game, and so we had to adjust, and then once we made the adjustments, I think we were able to take the win home.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure as you guys know, that win tied it up for the Rectors Cup, so now it all comes down to basketball. Any advice for your teammates going into the basketball game?
Just keep strong. I think we have good players. Hopefully we'll be able to make a good comeback and hopefully win the Rectors Cup.
Awesome. Fantastic. Great playing again, guys, and good luck to you guys at the rest of the cup. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas, for that analysis.
Great. Yeah, one wonderful in-game interviews. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting nudged. I'm getting yelled at.
Brought in, hopefully not by.
Someone from basketball. Okay.
Oh, and it looks like our social media team has been doing a great job. I don't know if you've noticed, but we have a great setup over here. A lot of technical.
Do you want to do an interview for the basketball?
Oh, we're getting an interview,
Oh, you did
maybe,
okay.
maybe or maybe not by David Chaco, the team captain himself.
Looks like basketball for Mavericks.
It's like,
all right.
Grace is.
No, he was just there.
Let's
do.
About to do an interview
Alex,
here.
no, let's do Chris.
Chris. Avengers.
Oh.
They're getting Chris.
We're gonna do an interview. You're gonna represent the team for the interview, right?
Yeah. Being voluntold, Chris Elser, freshman seminarian for the for the Diocese of Little Rock, Arkansas.
He's a little voluntold right there.
All right, and then we have an interview getting started to go.
Apostolic Avengers. All right, hi, I'm Andres Rivera, and I'm here representing our communications committee, and we're going to be interviewing team members from the Apostolic Avengers and the Maccabean Maddness, who are going to be playing in the basketball tournament. So, Avengers, you guys won the soccer, and you didn't quite make it through the volleyball, but you're going to come back for the basketball?
Yeah, we're hoping to play a clean game, a little aggressive, make sure that they fall back on defense. We got some big guys going, so I think we'll dominate the paint. We'll get some rebounds, and I think we'll win this game.
All right, Madness, what do you think?
Well, obviously, like you said, they got some big guys for a big lineup, so we just got to play small ball, which I think we can do pretty well since we got a lot of shooters, but you got to watch out for people like Jesus, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see what the game plan says. But I feel like my team has a really good chance of winning this game.
All right, so this is not just for the game, but it's also for the cup. So you each one have won one match. So who do you think is going to win?
I think we're going to win because we have the Apostolic Succession with us. So like it's only right that we'll win it. I mean, if they win it, it'll be heretic. So,
Madness, what do you think?
I mean, we're wearing black. I mean, that's the color of the priest, you know. So the priests are on all priests are on our side, you know.
Should I note that you're wearing gray?
Well, the captain has to stand out, you know.
All right, sounds good. Black shoes. All right, good. Well, this is Andres reporting from the beach. Good luck to both of you guys, and let's see who wins.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Andres. It should be noted that Dominicans and Trinitarians can wear white.
They sure can. They sure can. All right. Well, thank you, Archer Rivera, director of our social media team, taking care of that pre-game interview, talking about the different strategies we've got going on. And as I'm looking at the clock, we got a full 12 minutes to learn this game. So let's. Before we get there, we'll talk a little bit about the team players.
Why don't you finish your?
Yeah, vacation story. There's not much to it after that. Like I said, 2 years in Dallas, 3 years in Washington, D.C., 4 years here in San Antonio. Last year, I had the opportunity of going on pastoral year. Had the opportunity of living back in my home diocese, working in parish ministry, but also getting a lot of exposure throughout the diocese. My diocese, we have 28 counties in Texas. Sorry, we need to interrupt it again.
Keep talking or you want
A little coordination from our director there, seeing if we need to take a break, but
I think we're going to fight through it, and just keep going.
I think we can plow through. So over my diocese of Fort Worth, we've got 28 counties, over 1 million Catholics, and we've got metropolitan urban areas, suburbs, and a lot of rural places in my diocese. So we take the opportunity of our pastoral year not only to gain pastoral skills or to learn what it's like to be a priest, but we get familiarity with the entirety of our diocese. So we get to know just what our future may be, and really recognize that we too are part of the same people of the diocese. Even though I may be from the metropolitan area of Dallas-Fort Worth, I still identify with the Diocese of Fort Worth out to Wichita Falls, Vernon, or even the small town of Strawn, Texas. So it was a great opportunity, and back here for Third Theology, getting ready for diaconate ordination. Looking forward to that. So
yeah,
and we're all very excited to head up to Fort Worth to see that with you. We're always really excited for all ordinations, because we really are like a big family here. We're all have each other as brothers, and so we're really excited to head up to Fort Worth. for you to buy all the food for us. And,
That's right. We're at Vietnamese Martyrs in Arlington, Texas, and we will have a huge feast. Huge feast afterwards.
And that's in mid-March, third week of March.
March 19th. March 19th.
March 19th.
St. Joseph's Day.
Hey, you know what that means? That's my birthday.
And your birthday?
Yeah, you're being ordained on my birthday.
Wow. Well, it better mean that you never forget it.
Yeah, I probably will never.
Also means you need to give him a birthday blessing.
Deacons don't really hand out blessings to people, except in liturgical settings, but I'll do what I can. I'll bless this food.
I mean, you can bless the birthday though.
You can bless me.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, people bless people all the time.
Yeah, people bless people all the time. Yeah.
And a great commentary here.
Again,
wonderful content.
Try not to get into the theological minutia of the Holy Sacrament of Orders, but we're getting in there. So, how about the Diocese of Little Rock? So that's the entire state of Arkansas, right?
So yes, it's actually the entire state of Arkansas. Our bishop always states is that the diocese in Louisiana and the diocese up north in Missouri didn't want us, so they just made us our own diocese. So that's how, I think it was in 1836.
1836?
Yeah, 1836 was when our diocese
started. Year.
Yeah.
Texas independence.
What happened in that year?
Texas independence. Republic of Texas was born. We won our independence from Mexico after the Battle of San Jacinto.
Now, I love talking about Texas, but let's go back to Arkansas for a little bit. So tell us more about your diocese.
So my diocese is actually only about 7% Catholic. The whole state is only about 7% Catholic.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we're very low in our Catholics in the state of Arkansas. We have mostly Protestant, other faith churches like the Baptists, Methodists, Episcopalians. There's a number of them.
Strong in that Bible Belt.
Oh yeah, Baptists are very strong.
But Catholics are growing in Arkansas.
Yeah, it's growing. It's in the past like 10, 15 years, we've grown like 2 or 3%. So it is growing. Half of our Catholic population is mostly Hispanic from the migration coming up from the south and coming into our diocese. So the priests usually for the Diocese of Little Rock have to speak both languages, in Spanish and in English, to the best of their abilities.
And that's a great benefit we have here at Assumption Seminary. We are a multilingual and multicultural seminary with a heavy focus on forming men for Hispanic ministry. That's why we have a lot of dioceses here from the Southwest. San Antonio has the same rule since I believe 1901. It's been mandated by the bishop at the time that all priests in here have to speak fluently Spanish and English. And so we have Mass every other day in Spanish. We do our Vespers and prayers in Spanish. So we really kind of focus on that, and that's really becoming one of our strengths and one of our unique characteristics here at the seminary.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So things have been going well in our diocese. All I can say is that I'm blessed to be of the Diocese of Little Rock because, I mean, not only is where I've grown up, majority of my life, I was born in Germany actually. My dad was military on top of that, so I was what we like to call a military brat. So being from, I grew up there, went to Christ the King, Catholic grade school, all the way through Catholic high school. So it's been really big for my diocese, and the idea that you talked about knowing our diocese is very important. And for our diocese, we got to go around during the summer, during our philosophy years. We spend 2 weeks in the parish, in 3 different parishes throughout the summer. So we've moved around, getting to know our people, and I think it's a very important thing on top of that.
Absolutely. Part of the theology of the priesthood is that the priesthood should be representative of the people of whom they're serving. So the origins of the priesthood is priests were elevated by different members of the community, saying these are the people that we want to have represented. These are the people that we want to have service. So an identity with the people you're serving is a very important aspect of the diocesan priesthood, especially. If we're in a parish and we don't feel like we identify with the people that we're serving, it's a huge barrier between us and the people. And so as we're instructed, a good priest really recognizes himself in the community, and the community recognizes itself in its priest.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's a great segue too to the fact that here at Assumption Seminary, we're 70 seminarians, and each one's different. Each one comes from, for the most part, a different background, a different kind of group of people, a different, like city, like for instance, San Antonio. We hardly have anyone from the same parish. Everyone's from all over the diocese. We're a pretty large diocese. Same thing with Arkansas. I know it's a widespread collection. So you got guys from every kind of different background here. For instance, Luis de la Cruz, guys in San Antonio, was a music teacher.
Oh, wow.
He was band director at Arlingdale High School for years. I think about 9 years, and he's now in seminary. We have men who worked in every kind of different field, construction. We have Rafael, who was a pharmacist. Bernardo Castaneda, also for San Antonio, was an architect in Mexico for several years. Again, Diocese of Fort Worth. You have Joseph Moreno, worked in the tech industry for many years. Diocese of Arkansas. Nathan was in the Army, and this is just talking about professionals, but you got guys from every kind of culture, and so we have a really nice, it brings a lot of strengths here, and again, representative of the people of God. Because people of God aren't just one people; they're not just from one town, from one area. So it's always nice to see here that we're not all the cookie cutter, a person people kind of sometimes expect seminarians to be.
And that's part of formation too, is recognizing that that we each have our own backgrounds and our own gifts, and so the goal of formation is to become authentically yourself. A lot of people try to think like, well, this priest needs to be like this priest, or needs to be like this priest, or we as seminarians kind of look up to certain priests and go, that's who I want to be like. But recognition of the call of God is we are the ones who are called in each and every vocation, not just the priesthood, but marriage, consecrated life, is to be authentically yourself. You're called to a specific form of life by Christ, and what you want to do is you want to live that out to the best of your ability by not masking it, trying to live out some other form. And the goal of formation is to take who you are and to make it most applicable to the priesthood by who you are. Yes. Because it's Jesus Christ who calls you, and it's the church who forms you. And so it's a good opportunity for us to recognize, all right, where is this calling in my life, and who am I supposed to be? And then whenever we get to the parish, we're not confronted by trying to live this double life, but it's a true authenticity that we're trying to live out.
Yes. Which is cultivated expertly here by the formators and the Sulpicians. That's a big part of their. The Sulpicians are the priest society of San Sulpice, is the order of priests that runs the seminary and forms us, and that's a big part of their ethos.
Yeah, I mean
really stressing that.
That's all they do. All they do is form priests.
And priests, the priests from the Sulpicians here are from all over the world as well.
Yeah.
So
we've got representations from Vietnam, Argentina, Mexico, right?
The Philippines.
Here in the United States.
France, of course.
The French influence, of course. The Society of Saint Sophie is originating in Paris, France. And with Notre Dame Cathedral burning down, the new cathedral for the Archdiocese of Paris just became Saint Sulpice.
Wow.
The original place where the Society of Saint Sulpice formed by Jean-Jacques Ollier. And so, the Sulpicians get their name from being started in that one local parish. And so that's now the new Cathedral of Paris until Notre Dame gets back on gets back up the musical.
Which is progressing well.
Progressing well.
Well, we got about a minute here till the buzzer.
Let's focus back in on this game. So again, one of the themes that we're talking about for the last game was the pure height and athleticism of the Apostolic Avengers. And so what we expect to see is that coming into play here again in basketball. And so let's go ahead and take a look at these teams. Nate, would you mind reading out these teams for us?
Yes, here. For the Apostolic Avengers, we have the Captain America himself, David Chaco, Diego Castaños, Jesus Murataya. Sorry, I'm not great with names. Guillermo Cruz, JP Hartnetty, what we know as John Paul, hopefully the fourth. Brother Vinny, Gustavo, Eric Flores, and Paul Melgarejo.
Melgarejo.
Okay, that one. That name right there.
There you go.
I apologize for messing
Spanish
that up.
formation coming in. Then for the Maccabean Madness,
Yes, we have Pedro Martinez, Andres Pulgarin, Thomas Lyons, Richard Armada, Christopher Elser, Bernardo Castaneda, Gabriel Urgucio, Alan Sanchez, and Brother Jaime.
wow.
So-
Good team coming in, good team representation. No, I was talking to guys throughout this week trying to get a good feel of the teams, and a lot of people commenting on some of the pure basketball talent that we've got over for the Maccabean Madness, including two of their key players, Gabe from the Diocese of Pueblo that we talked about earlier, Pueblo, Colorado, and Christopher Elser from the Diocese of Little Rock.
And also they have Thomas Lyons, who's always playing the basketball team for a couple years here, returning, and Bernardo Castaneda. Those four, I think, are going to be the key ones to watch for the Maccabeans.
For the Apostolic Avengers, we have Jesus. He is a star player for the Apostolic Avengers.
Is he a good basketball player?
Oh yeah, he's a great basketball player. You gotta watch out though; he might bulldoze you over.
Oh,
He is one of those strong players.
Good for him.
So I think I expect him to drive the ball a lot into the paint to go for that layup. JP Hartnetty tends to be a consistent outside shooter, and probably David Chaco on top of that.
And as the Franciscan Friars, the Capuchins have told me, Brother Vinny is a baller.
Oh, wow. Brother Vinny is a baller.
He's a baller through and through. So I'm hoping to see some ball skills and a little finesse coming through with Brother Vinny in this game. And we've got some real referees for this game, which is nice.
I believe they are the coaches here at St. Luke's High School.
Oh, great.
Oh, wow. Once again, a shout out to St. Luke for hosting us here to allow us to do the Rectors Cup and for the coaches to come and coach ref for us.
Just wonderful opportunity, being supported by the parish.
Absolutely.
And we as seminarians feel that a lot, being supported by the people of God. And this is just one expression of that. So thanks again. Shout out to St. Luke's.
It really is true. I mean, we couldn't do this without you.
Brother Vinny giving us a shout out over here, here in the announcement booth.
Looks like we're about to have tip off here. We got Jesus for the Apostolic Avengers
and Gabe
for the Maccabean Maddness. Tip off is off and it goes out of bounds. So we don't know who has the ball.
I think that one belongs to the Apostolic Avengers. Off the hand of Gabe Piso. And then all right. Brother Vinny coming in between the legs, trying to show off a little bit of skill.
Real confident. Oh wow. That was just a nice pass.
David Chaco being swarmed on all sides. Tough defense.
Gets to the outside.
Oh, with the layup.
No, Thomas Lyons, a well-known member of our community, came up to me before the game and he said, "You know what, Sam? I'm going to drain 5 threes today."
Oh, wow.
I said 5. He said, "You're going to put up 15 points just by yourself," and he goes, "No doubt." So we're hoping to see some integrity of Thomas Lyons today.
Yeah, absolutely. That's impressive. 5 threes. He's going to be draining them threes. It's going to be raining threes.
Jesus coming out with a big shot.
Here we go. Christopher Elser with the drive and gets it up and scores with a layup.
Christopher Elser coming in.
Christopher Elser.
Brother Vinny bringing it back on the court, not letting time for his offense to set up.
Oh, Christopher Elser with
another
the steal.
Going up against David Chaco. Didn't get the end one, but he drew the foul.
But he's going to go to the line for 2 here.
All right. Heading up for 2 shots with Christopher Elser at the line. Oh, and a split splash is taking the bat. That's 1.
Oh, wow.
Vinny getting a white shirt finally.
Oh, just couldn't get the second one.
Jesus.
3-0, Apostolic Avengers.
Wow.
Brother Vinny tries to drive in.
Chris
and gets
Elser with another steal. That's 2 already for the game.
Shoots a 3.
Shooting a 3. Just off. Gabe with the rebound, trying to get in and out. Another rebound by Thomas Lyons. Fast break down, holding up, waiting for the offense. Oh,
what a pass.
Yeah, big pass.
Looks like the Apostolic Avengers just having a hard time putting it in the bucket.
You know, I think a few of these team members may get have a good break if they slow things down a little bit, get a little centered up for their offense, which Chris Elster did. Drew another foul, driving in between 4 defenders.
Christopher Elser is just a beast.
I gotta say, it's the 1980s clothes. You know, just really channeling the.
There was Thomas Lyons shooting a 3, just didn't go in.
Dave recovered that from David.
Chris Elster with the 3. Wow! Swish! Wow, Chris Elster so far with all 6 points for the Maccabean Maddness, leading against a non-scoring Apostolic Avengers. Paul Hartney with the 3.
Wow, JP Hartnett answers back with another 3.
I'm just waiting for Thomas Lyons to get in this game because it looks like it's going to be a long shooting game.
And he is wearing, it looks like a Spurs shirt.
You know, embodying that San Antonio lifestyle. Man, 3s from back and forth.
No, Apostolic Avengers is
It is the nature of the game today. Threes.
No, I take that back. 3s on the nation.
Maccabean Maddness is good.
Brother Vinny advancing on the court. He's going in for it.
Oh, try to get in, Chris. Chris blocked that lane.
Twan Doe now in. Or I'm sorry, Alex Smith.
Everybody's fighting for the rebound there.
Just slowing down the game, trying to get everybody a little bit of breather, set up this offense exactly how they want it. You know, I think you guys talked about yesterday in the broadcast that we recently only drafted these teams from the members who said that they wanted to play. So a big part of basketball is team chemistry, team flow, kind of understanding who needs to be where in the sport. And so I think they only had 1 day of practice. I think they're coming into the realization that it's just not enough to be athletic, but they need to calm back, get a few good passes in this game.
Yeah. Looks like we had a jump ball there, and I think the possession arrow went to the Maccabean Maddness.
Maccabean Maddness.
Chris Elser with the ball.
Driving up with the shot. Air ball, I think, tipped by Paul Melgadejo.
Captain America looks a little frustrated. Like, he's all over my back. He was wanting a foul.
David was looking on the rough line. What's going on here, man?
In true NBA form.
I gotta say, so far, this basketball game has been pretty physical.
Yeah, it's been quite physical, but
out of bounds.
It is the Rector's Cup. I mean, this decides it.
This is for the cup.
Get it to me, okay? Don't drive.
Does the team, if they win at dinner, correct? That is the prize, I believe, for Father Mondo.
That's actually new to me. I did not know that.
It's possible. Chris Elster coming in with the breakaway and point scored. Making it 10-3. And folks, I've played on these basketball teams before, both not only in the Rector's Cup but in the Archbishop's Cup. And for us to get 10 points throughout the entire game is good. And I'm pretty sure that Chris has 8 of those by himself already. That is a solid performance by this team. And I, for one, am glad they're out there playing for us.
Chris looks like he's looking to steal that ball.
Looks like Brother Vinny was trying to draw a screen there, trying to get a drive in.
We'll see what happened. He was down on the ground, we'll see, and we're taking from the baseline.
Yeah, he was fouled. It wasn't a shooting foul.
He was injured yesterday, so I'm a little worried about his knee at times.
Oh, quick David with the pass from David Chaco. Chaco off the rim, or off the board around the rim.
Captain America says this is not over yet.
It's not over yet. Holding up that shield, wielding the hammer of Thor. All right, a little more communication going on this team.
Shoots the 3. It looks like the Maccabean Maddness' strategy is to shoot from the perimeter since the Apostolic Avengers are quite so tall. So Jesus was fouled as he was trying to drive in.
From the top of the key, David Chaco makes an attempt. Gets rebounded by Chris Elster, who's taking
just
it
gonna
from
drive
baseline
it.
to baseline.
And against it.
And one! Wow. The shooter McGavin saying, shoot him in, shoot him in. Chris Elser.
Boom, boom goes the dynamite, right?
And boom goes the dynamite, guys. If you don't like this, you don't like seminary intramural basketball. I'll tell you that.
And Chris got the one for 3 points on that play. I do believe so. Either 10 or 11.
Oh, Alex
Smith with the steal.
Pass him. Come out.
Man,
Alex Smith
goes
the wall,
into the wall.
Almost.
David Chaco, the captain. David Chaco pulling up with the rebounds off of Chris Elser jump ball, pulling it in.
Man, something that we've seen from all three games. Christopher Elser just gives his all, 110%.
Absolutely, true athlete through and through. And you know, I think the Maccabean Maddness was trying to slow down the game a little bit, get a little more precision in their gameplay with their passes, setting up a few screens. But it appears the Apostolic Avengers are just going in with pure athleticism, trying to take this game by force.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like Chris Elser analyzing the field, looking for an angle of attack. Doing a little trick there, past Thomas.
Tries to shoot a three. And
Thomas trying for the three, just didn't quite make it. You know, I think Thomas Lyons has did we get cut off? Good. It's calling. I think we're good. Thomas Lyons told us that he had certain side switches for each three that he made. So take a look at for Thomas Lyons showing up in front of the camera, trying to show off. But so far he hasn't made one.
yeah, we haven't seen a three yet. He's got to keep up to those 5.
Bold words command bold actions.
Yeah, that is true.
So far, we're not seeing that bear fruit.
Rebound by
Captain
David
America.
Chaco. Oh, just missing off the rim. Palmo Guerrejo going up. Chris
just goes through one-on-one with
another wonderful athlete. Jumbo Hartney with the rebound, trying to pass off. But
Chris is trying so hard to get that basket. You see that in the last second, he tries to swipe it.
a minute left in that. Are we doing halves or quarters, folks?
Quarters. I do not know.
Anyways, we got a minute left for this section of the game. 49 seconds with a foul, shooting foul for David Chaco coming up.
That'd be the first shooting foul for the Apostolic Avengers, giving them a chance to get a couple extra.
No, they're down 13-5 with 49 seconds left in this section of the game, so we'll see what the captain himself can do.
David with the first.
Just perfect form.
David just going to get the second one, but it looks like Jesus just might get the rebound off of Apostolic Avengers and Maccabean Maddness ball.
Maccabean Maddness ball coming back in. Chris Elser leads in for the possibly into Chris Elser. Again, going in with a slow, methodical approach with 45 seconds left. Up by 7.
Yeah. Still a close game.
Watching the clock, trying to drain the clock, make sure that they don't get another passing out to Thomas Lyons. Chris Elser
On Chris to pass, making it move. That's a wise move. I think they kind of found a way to check Chris, keep the pressure on it. Don't give him those opportunities. Go for those
right now,
deep
not
shots.
quite a shot. Alex Smith off the rim with a big three.
18 seconds left. JP.
16 seconds left. Diego to JP. Back and forth, back and forth. Trying to make a textbook practice back and forth. Just not quite making it with a breakup by Diocese Little Rock. And Chaco with an inside
JP.
pass.
Oh, JP with the basket right there. Last second.
Working the post, man. Working the post downtown.
2 seconds here. Chris is going to try and drive it. Takes the shot. Hey, the buzzer. Wow. Impressive.
15-8 at the end of the
Andy.
Oh, we're doing 4?
4 quarters.
Okay. So we are doing 4 quarters of 8 minutes.
Yeah, all right, wow. So
Wow.
At the end of the first quarter, Maccabean Madness lead 15-8 over the Apostolic Avengers. You know, I think that there's just a little more of a game plan, a little more steady gameplay, and it's giving results. It's giving results for the Maccabean Madness. Not to mention Chris Elser. What a performance so far.
Wow, what a performance.
It's a, you know, going into the game, we were thinking that he was going to be the MVP right now. It's showing. It's showing.
I tell you this, I think the Apostolic Avengers need to find an answer for Christopher Elser. He's just driving it in like no other.
From what I've heard, Vinny, the caption himself, is just another great athlete. He's about the same size as Chris. I think that they were expecting to go up against each other. I know they played with each other in the past. So we'll just have to take a look and see which one comes out on top with their teammates.
JP with the shot.
Oh, JP with the recovery.
Tracking folks' shots. It's an important part of the game that we get lost nowadays.
Gabe, ball. Almost lost it to David Chaco.
Let's see what kind of defense they're running. It looks like they're running a 3-2 zone for the Apostolic Avengers.
Oh, stolen by Jesus, but
Oh, wow.
A little chirp, a little confrontation going on in the court. I think we're doing all right.
Just showing some brotherly love there.
Showing some brotherly love, recognizing that it was just a mistake, nothing really going on.
Wow.
All right. Nice rebound.
Good defense by David Chaco, Captain America.
That's right.
Diego is now in for Apostolic Avengers.
I think that that height advantage is coming in on the defense.
Yeah.
On the defensive side for the Apostolic Avengers.
Bernardo Castaneda has also been subbed in for the Maccabean Madness.
Thomas Lyons coming in for the 3 off the backboard, not quite making it into the bucket.
That was actually the other Thomas.
Oh, Thomas Davis, not Thomas Lyons. My apologies.
3 from brother Vinny.
All right, there we are.
Crowd loved that goal. Chris
Looks like Apostolic Madness. Oh, wow.
Trying to get a little bit
Oh,
fancy.
wow.
Vinny coming in with
One-on-one.
a fast breakdown, passing to
I
Jesus.
think brother Vinny should have took that one, took that layup, tried to draw the foul.
Knocked out of bounds, saved by Thomas Davis. Back to the Apostolic Avengers, down underneath their own basket.
Kickball.
Good ball by Gabe.
Yeah, it was by Gabe.
Looks like they're trying to, Maccabeans are trying to get some
Oh,
coordination.
steal by Gabe, right off of the baseline. Chris Elser
Chris.
coming in for a fast break.
Looks like Jesus fouled him. Since Chris gives his all 110% during this
absolutely.
game,
And
sometimes he gets a little heated and he gets a little upset sometimes.
When he's running at 100% all the time, you're bound to redline at some point.
You're bound to create some steam.
Yeah, that's true, absolutely.
And Chris takes the shot.
John Paul Hartney with the rebound.
Yeah, over the back of
Bernardo.
Yeah, Bernardo.
Pass out to Diego, who fakes the 3, comes up for the
Ends
short
up
shot.
short.
Ends up
And
short.
Chris, look at this, Christopher Elser all by himself. With the easy bucket for Christopher. That's just an easy
Easy
bucket.
bucket. Not anyone down in the lane for him. 17-11, the Maccabean Madness.
Brother Vinny to Jesus. Sends it to JB. Looks like there's a foul on play. Seeing some nice support from the sidelines, encouraging their teammates. Looks like the refs giving some advice to the teams, little pointers. Brother Vinny has the ball.
Oh, coming in with the spin move. And
David
the
Chaco
layup.
with the rebound. And then Jesus with the rebound, kicks it out top
Great
with the
passes.
3 from Diego. And
Great passes and rebounds. coming in.
absolutely.
And it appears that the Apostolic Avengers.
Wow, did you see that move by JP?
Yeah, huge assist coming in from Jesus, all the way down to the postman, JP Hartnett, and he has the layup.
You were saying, Robert.
It looks like the Apostolic Avengers are maybe perhaps not the best shooters in comparison to Maccabeans, and I think that's kind of showing that they're having to do a lot more throws in the basket to get those goals.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that's time that they're burning.
Gabe Okiso just over the back. Oh,
Oh,
blocked by
wow.
Diego.
All ball. That's quite impressive. I thought he might have hit the hand or something, causing a shooting foul.
Again, that dominance on the rebounding side of the Apostolic Avengers coming in to help here in the second quarter of this game. Brother Vinny with the ball on the outside of 3, shoots, and off the
A
backboard.
little bit too much power on that one. Jesus just passes it to the other team.
It's Bernardo.
I think he's expecting Brother Vinny to be
Gabe
on the
coming
outside.
in with the rebound. It didn't quite make it. Great moves, but no completion. And with the steal.
Gabe with the
And with
steal. To Chris, and Chris just puts it in the net. It just seems to always be going into Chris.
It's just strong gameplay coming in.
That was great teamwork.
I think we've got a timeout going in. Chris Elser trying to cheer up the crowd, get a little bit of help on their side.
Yeah.
I think for next year we need to kind of keep stats.
Oh yeah.
For next year.
That's more math.
I mean, that's true. It is more math, but we're going to try and stay away from that conversation.
For those of you who are just joining, we had a rather lengthy and just not interesting math conversation about this message earlier. And we're doing our best to avoid it, but you know, callbacks are hilarious.
Yeah, always.
It should be noted that for Diocese San Antonio and in Theology 2, I believe, we have Stephen Fitzsimon. And Stephen Fitzsimon is a math major. He used to work on radar systems for the government. So he's a math expert, tutors some of the guys here in math, and perhaps we need to talk to him about doing some statistics for us one of these years.
Possibility.
It might be helpful if we get one of those stat keeping programs that they have for the game.
Definitely.
All right, looks like the timeout is over, and the Apostolic Avengers are going to have the ball. So Diego with the ball passes it to Brother Vinny, and Brother Vinny will take it down the court.
Yes, he is. Looks like he's advancing it, looking for an opening. Passes it, but it's intercepted by Thomas Davis, who passes it to Chris.
Shuttle pass.
Almost.
Look at them ups like Christopher.
Wow. Rebounds galore, and just not quite making it in.
Brother,
there we go.
Points.
Wow, great game, 19-15 with 4 minutes left.
This is like
in
the
the
most
half.
points I've ever seen scored by Assumption Seminary.
Assumption Seminary in general, let alone on either side.
That's not something to be proud of, though. I think.
No, it's not. But you know what's
layup by Gabe. 2 points.
Something to be proud of is we've gotten better over the years.
We have.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the best we've ever done. That's something to be proud of. Maybe our past history have to be something to be proud of.
Yeah, that's right. They
out of
don't
bounds
have me
by
on the
JP. Score is currently 15-21 in favor of the Maccabeans.
See, Bernardo passes it into Gabe, and Gabe will probably take it down the court. Kind of seems like now that Gabe for this period is taking the ball on point instead of Christopher.
Giving Christopher a little bit of break, maybe trying to cool him down a little bit.
Oh, there he goes.
Get him a little on the outside.
Going in for the
Chris
drive.
Elser.
Oh, looks like
he was almost fouled there.
Yeah, Chris wants a foul.
Questionably looked at the ref for that one.
No, sometimes you want the foul. Sometimes you just don't get the foul.
Sometimes it happens. It happens.
As an expert player of,
Jesus.
Jesus with the great drive and the jump over to the defender to get the backboard shot, leading the Apostolic Avengers to 17 underneath the 21 leading Maccabean Madness.
You were saying, Robert?
I was saying, I personally, as an expert player of, Xbox playing on the basketball games for the NBA there, I just say, you always go for the foul. Always go for the foul.
Always. Great sportsmanship.
Looks like Chris is just sitting up top waiting.
If you get enough fouls, you can shoot enough baskets.
That is true. You get to shoot the easy baskets.
All right, Chris, we're trying to go up with a tough shot over David Taco.
2 points.
Gabe with the offensive rebound there.
23-17, Maccabean Madness. Apostolic Avengers. Good passes, solid passes going on by the Apostolic Avengers.
Chris looking to get a drive in here.
He's going up against 3 defenders and
almost gets it.
Almost got the end one.
Look at that man with that sweaty mop of hair.
You know what? We were making fun of the headband earlier. It's coming. It's helping.
It's definitely useful.
You know what? We shouldn't have doubted the headband. Should not doubt the headband.
80s. They knew what they were doing, folks.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, not in everything. But,
such a great time. Communism, Reagan, headbands. Fuzzy socks.
Hair bands.
Hair bands, yeah. Hairspray.
Hairspray. Wow. Great content.
We're
from here.
all over the place, guys.
From the Assumption Seminary YouTube channel.
Yep.
Make sure to like and subscribe. And if we get over 1,000 subscribers, then we can start live streaming
On
these events
YouTube,
on YouTube itself.
So please subscribe.
David Chaco to Diego.
Taking it down the court. A lot of confusion going on from the
was,
Apostolic Madness.
intercepted.
Apostolic Avengers.
Long arms by Thomas Davis. Just reached out and blocked that pass. It was intended to go to Brother Vinny.
A minute and a half left in the quarter, leading 23-17 with the Maccabean Madness.
Pass is back. Thomas Lyons looking to get some of those three-pointers he owes you.
Hey, he owes them me. I want them. He wants them. We all want them.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see threes just go all over the place.
Wow.
Travel. Looks like we got a travel.
I think he tripped over his own feet into the defender, which made it seem like a foul, but no, it was travel.
That is also my excuse when I play basketball.
Over and under.
A little too stylistic coming from Brother Vinny. But you know what? He's trying to make it work for his team, trying to take up from the 6-point deficit they got working.
I really think, in all honesty, what that was being a Jedi. He's trying to hide his powers, but sometimes it kind of comes out. Three-pointer attempt by Thomas. Thomas Davis. That
Gabe goes back for the three.
All
three of the Apostolic Avengers try to go up for it, and they just knock it out of bounds, giving it back to the Maccabean Madness.
Again, communication is key. Defense wins championships.
Yep, that's true.
In order to make points, it has to go in the basket.
Very true. I didn't know that's how you scored, but
I just thought you just had to.
Wow, what a save by J.P. Hartnett right there.
Oh, almost had it. Three-point attempt by David Chaco.
Thomas Lyons with the rebound.
Chris got a
Lets
little
the ball
block
go
on
out of
that
bounds. Oh, going to the Maccabean Madness.
Chris Singley with the temp off of Diego. So Maccabean Madness gets it.
Gabe, three-point attempt.
Missing.
Foul by Thomas Lyons there.
.39 seconds left in the half.
I'm guessing Eric Flores over there is the coach.
Looks like it.
For the Apostolic Madness. Because
Apostolic
earlier
Avengers.
this last period, I thought he was subbing in, and he hasn't moved.
And he hasn't moved. He's taking a look, trying to cheer on the team, trying to get them a little more organized. And they're not quite as much of a deficit as they were, only under 6 points. And with John Paul Hartnett coming in with the foul shots, I think he's got 2 coming up for him. See if he can even the playing field a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I know this is
these are absolutely important.
Some of the teams I was talking to this week too, they did kind of, even though David and Pedro are the captains, they did kind of have coaches or mentors, so to speak, within themselves who are kind of taking the lead. And I believe this is what Eric's job is here for the Apostolic Avengers. And he has a great analytical mind, especially when it comes to sports. Big football fan.
Chris Elson with the 3, and it's off the rim. Gabe with the rebound. Makes
Wow.
it for a 25-17 lead with 7 seconds left. 6. Driving down was the Apostolic Avengers.
Loose ball recovered by Chris. Oh, he goes for the long shot.
We all just hope those go in sometimes.
And it's half, folks. 25-17. These are some of our final scores after a couple years here at Assumption Seminary, and I'm glad to see that we're finally making some points.
And the comment of the day goes to Sam.
Glad that we're making some points.
Well, now we're going to a little short 5-minute halftime break here. So let's just do a quick little recap. Clearly, the score is 25-17 favor the Maccabean Madness. We might be getting some interviews here at the half, but what do you think there, Nathan? What do you think the Maccabeans have been doing well?
Wow. Number one, first off, Christopher Elser has just been a beast so far in this first half. I mean, I think he's scored maybe 15 of the 25 points for the Maccabean Madness. But it seems like in the second period they kind of found an answer for Christopher, trying to keep him from driving as often and get him out on the three-point pressure. But Gabe, on the other hand, has stepped up for Christopher and has gotten the offensive rebounds and been able to put the points in for him. So I think that's what they've been doing really well this first half.
I agree. The duo those two make has been spectacular to watch, and really has been paying off for the Maccabeans. It's also giving Chris a little more time to get those drives. He's not expending as much energy, which he needs to save for this next half, because even though they're down, the Apostolic Avengers aren't down by that much.
That's true.
Only
They
a
are not
few
down by
goals.
much.
Oh, and it's taking to look like we're gonna be getting a little more content over from our content creators over there at the social media committee.
Looks like we're about to do another interview.
Another interview, another video coming out.
All right, looks like Lynn is running over there. Looks like he's going to go do a quick little interview.
Oh, with Julian Placentius walking the middle court in the middle of his halftime with shades and a hat, just so much swag. And I'm just going to give him a round of applause just for Julian himself, mimicking being a political leader.
I didn't know we were doing shades indoors.
Wow! Do you wear your sunglasses inside and at night?
No comment.
That's all right. Yeah,
That's
you know,
probably a yes.
It's probably a yes, and probably for the best. All right.
Looks like they're letting the team get a quick little huddle in before they go in for the interview. They're doing a little coordination. Teams just kind of analyze what they're going to do. Looks like JP's going to be interviewed.
Yeah, looks like we're about to have an interview here with JP Hardin.
Right here, we're one of the players from. All right, looks like we're live. Okay, we're here from one of the players from my brother JP. So, what do you think so far of the game? How you guys doing?
It's been pretty intense. I think we got to work on our passing, good teamwork. It's been a fun game though.
Is there something that you guys want to do better at this game before besides the passes?
We got to stay light on our feet, move around a bit more on offense.
Do you guys think you're gonna get this game? Are you guys winning this game?
I think so. I got to stay hopeful. Thanks.
And for JP, that's a lot of emotion.
For the other.
Well, let's hope that enthusiasm towards winning the game really sticks out.
Yeah,
you gotta make up 8 points.
Yeah, you gotta keep. You got to keep the hopes up. You know, 8 points isn't a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. One of the things that the Apostolic Avengers have been doing is they've been keeping themselves in a defensive position, and they're kind of tiring out the onslaught that is Christopher Elser and the Maccabean Madness. And so I think that they can keep that up. I think that they can keep up this defense using their height and their passing ability as their advantage. I think that they can slow down this bull rush that is the Maccabean Madness and Christopher Elser.
And the second half is beginning with a pass into Gabe from Chris. I think that's a very astute observation and astute analysis there, Sam. I think if they're able to do those points, I think it's gonna be a different game.
They definitely don't need that.
They definitely don't need an air ball coming in at the other end. Brother Vinny coming in hot down to the top of the key.
Oh,
loses it, grabbing by David Chaco. Stolen through the pass by Gabe. Coming in hot, not letting the Apostolic Avengers get a chance to set up that tall defense that they got going on.
I think Jesus is actually.
Jesus with the steal off of Gabe. Holding. Taking the top of the key. Christopher Elson with this steal. Man, steals galore in this game. I don't know if it's our athletic ability or our inability to pass, but it's looking good.
I mean, clearly people aren't following all the 10 commandments in this game.
Hey, clearly not. Let's hope they can keep a few of them, though.
Keep a few, yes. Oh, I was almost out of bounds.
Oh, there we go. Nice pass by Jesus, and David just couldn't put it in the bucket.
Sorry for David Chaco.
He's
so
trying.
Close and yet so far.
He's got to make those. Those are just gimme points right there.
You just got to put the ball into a basket. Every
Almost
now
had
and
a
then.
three-pointer for you. Let's see, JP analyzing the court, looking for some openings. Pass, intercepted
Thomas
by
Lyons.
Thomas. And JP was able to recover that, knock it out of bounds.
Smart play by Thomas Lyons, letting that steal attempt. Starting to let that. Sorry, lost my train of thought.
I believe you were contemplating Thomas not getting at any points at all so far.
Not getting any points so far. I was hoping to see at least 15 being flown in from downtown by Thomas Lyons. I think he's relax the throttle a little bit on shooting those threes right now. Let's see if we can get a.
I think Alex Smith took it up.
Alex Smith took up that effort.
That mantle for Thomas.
Chris looking for a drive.
Three-pointer coming in.
Woo!
Shooting the threes. Shooting
Thomas
the
Lyons might not be getting them threes, but Christopher Elser is.
I think Chris has gotten.
He's gotten 2 so far. 2 threes.
Yes.
2 threes. And with another rebound coming in, trying to draw it down, not quite getting it, but he is getting the layup.
At this point, I want to see Chris run down the court, jump, and full-on dunk, hold the basket Michael Jordan style.
And if I don't see that, I don't think they should do something like that. Honestly, a bold opinion, but I'm going to go for it.
Wow, what a steal by JP right
what
there.
My bar is now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Chris Ellsworth is just showing off on the court, being in every single altercation that he can be.
Brother Vinny.
I really do believe it's just that 80s headband.
JP.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
Diego. Got some nice passing going on.
Diego coming in from
can't
downtown.
capitalize.
Bounce out of the rim.
Jesus. Oh, kicks it to the outside to Diego for
Give
the
him another
3.
shot.
Oh, just can't get them to go in today. It just seems to be the problem for the Apostolic Avengers. They just can't get the buckets today.
Just can't get the buckets. You
It
can't get
happens.
the buckets, you can't win the game.
That's true. That happens, though. Diego with another shot
so now
off the rim. JP with the rebound.
So now they need buckets, not goals.
Buckets, points, splashes, nets. There's a lot of terms that you can throw around there, Robert.
Looks like they're having difficulties passing to each other.
A long shot.
I don't think he had an option. I think he couldn't move.
Yeah, I think Chris Usher may, he's gotten a lot of points so far, but I think their team in general.
A pretty clear foul there on Gabe.
Moving his back feet, and then Jesus is going to go up for a couple free throws.
Gabe did try to get that charging foul, but just couldn't get it.
Jesus getting some encouragement from the stands.
Off the back of the rim.
Looks like we have one fan up there in the crowd that's really cheering for Jesus.
Well, he just, you know what? Sometimes that's all you need, bud.
That's what helped me at all my sports games. My mom always thought I was awesome.
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad that your mom at least thought you were awesome.
With the steal by Diego.
Chris.
Steal by Chris.
What a
Back and
jump.
forth over the halfway point of the court. Just athletic game through and through. Chris Elser not getting the foul, trying to go for the layup. Diego slowing down the game a little bit, taking a playbook from the Maccabean Madness. John Paul Hardinetti
nice pass.
with the midway shot, not quite going up.
Rebound
Chaco
by
with the
David
rebound.
Chaco.
Thomas.
Captain America himself.
With a Chris Love style pass to the LeBron James of this game.
Chris is like, I don't care if you're in front of me. I'm just going to jump over you.
Good for him. Good for him. I'm glad somebody can.
You know, I should point out a little story about Chris. We had a little bit of a cricket infestation this year.
Oh, really?
And the crickets were particularly attracted to Chris's room in Lopez Hall, and so he got the name Cricket King and Cricket Man.
Oh,
and
wow.
So I think he's learned a little something from his friends and pets. The crickets had to jump. You know, I just think, the Cricket King, his reign has begun, and we're looking forward to seeing what he has to offer in basketball the next couple of years with a showing like this.
I'm actually very happy to see Christopher dominating so well because, I think he can just take on the entire St. Mary's out of use by himself.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't even need a rest basketball team, just Chris.
Chris.
Brother Vinny.
Nice air. Nice air coming in, but it just bounced out of the basket. Chris Elser with the rebound. Coming in with almost 3 minutes left in the quarter.
Chris looking for an opening here, seeing if he's got a pass. It looks like he wants to see it to Gabe.
Pass out to Thomas Lyons down open on the edge of the key.
Interception.
There, Thomas Davis.
Thomas Sr., Thomas Jr.
That's right.
Thomas Lyons being
Alex Smith
22
with a
years old.
three, just missing the edge. Good power, just missing the edge of the rim. Gabe was between the legs, showing off a few ball steals. Thomas Davis coming in with a short shot, not quite making it. The common theme of this game today, just not quite making it.
Not quite making it.
Jesus to David. Looks like there's a Foul on the play.
Thomas Davis with the
It was-
foul.
yeah, they
Captain
had
David
push,
Chaco.
push in the back. Brother Vinny here. Kicks it out to Diego. Leaves it back to Brother Vinny with the three. Hey,
wow.
Splish Splash taking a bath.
Splish Splash taking a bath. You know, clicky, it's Kodak moment for this game. Coming up underneath, only 11 points separating the Maccabean Madness in the lead over the 23. Apostolic
JP
Avengers.
was almost a steal there.
Okay, passing it out.
Oh, almost. That was a close three by Chris. Went in for the steal.
Oh,
didn't quite get
JP
it.
almost lost it there with the penalty of up and down. Jesus with the drive, and we got another bucket. We got a 5-0 drive going on right now.
You know, a lot of people get flashy. A lot of people go for the threes. I don't think that anything can beat just a nice, solid layup down the middle of the key under defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
It shows athleticism, poise, and control.
During this timeout, we kind of want to thank again St. Luke's for hosting us here today.
Absolutely. St. Luke's, wonderful, wonderful parish of our local community, not too far away from the seminary. I know a couple of us have been coming over here for Mass sometimes on the weekends. And one of our own, Michael Coronado, is currently on his pastoral year here at St. Luke's.
Right.
So shout out to Michael Coronado and all of the people on the staff, faculty, and the parishioners of St. Luke's Catholic Church.
Yeah, and we're very blessed to have them here, and they've been letting us come here for several years.
Yes, they have.
Bishop's Cup here for basketball and volleyball, Rector's Cup every year. We've even used their gym for practices and to play some pickup games. And their school and parish has just been so generous to us. We want to just thank them again. I'm having the seminary, seminarians, and three of us.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like half the timeout is over. It looks like we're about to pick it back up here.
Minute 44 left in the quarter.
Looks like the Avengers, it's now a 9-point game, and that layup by Jesus seems to have sparked some vigor in them.
Yeah, man, we got a 5-point run by the Apostolic Avengers right now.
I saw Diego trying to cheer up the crowd, trying to get them a little on their side, and you know, every little bit helps.
Yeah, it all does.
A few of just a little bit of logistics coming in from one of the stars of the ball game, Pond.
Brother Vinny has the ball. Oh, a little spin move
Kicks it
there.
out with Jesus with the shot for the three, and
recovered by Chris. He just always seems to be at the right spot at the right time.
You know, the Diocese of Little Rock might not be great at volleyball, but we are dang good at basketball.
Good, absolutely. Little known fact about Chris Elser, his older brother himself, Stephen Elser, is a priest.
Yes.
He's a priest of the Diocese of Little Rock. I was in seminary in Washington, D.C. with his older brother, Stephen. And let's just say Stephen's not quite as much as an athlete, but and so it just goes to show just a great talent in that family. Just wonderful kids. Family.
Quick little recap there. Gabe had shot a three-pointer, just circled the rim and bumped out.
Jesus with the three.
Oh,
wow. Another three.
Flashing it downtown.
I do believe now that's an 8-point drive.
Oh, Jesus Curry, if you know what I mean.
For
Jesus
the
Curry.
Apostolic Avengers.
You know, now I'm craving some Indian food.
You know what? Let's go get some after the game. How about
All
that?
right. And I do believe Jesus has become.
Gabe with the response with another three.
That's what they needed.
39-28.
3 seconds left. Let's see what they do.
Quarter. David with the
Chaco.
last shot of the quarter.
Not quite making it in. So the Maccabean Madness lead 39 to over
28.
To 28 over
The Apostolic Avengers.
Got a little action on the Assumption drum line up there. Got a tambourine, a drum, a cowbell.
No, I think I'm just going to join in for the rest of the game. You guys can take the rest of this.
Get you another pen there. You get a full ensemble.
Just full ensemble going on. And they've stopped. They heard me going and they said, not quite what we were looking for.
We don't want Sam Mall to join us.
We got most.
I've actually, I think about writing a book about that.
Okay.
Looks like we're still a little time out here on the quarter. Probably last time out of the game. People analyzing their final strategies.
This is our last quarter.
Last quarter. It's going to
This
decides
decides,
their Whistles Cup.
Next 8 minutes decides who gets the cup.
That is true. Down by 11 for the Apostolic Avengers.
Do you think that they have what it takes to come back in this quarter?
I think they do. I mean, we just saw they had an 8-point drive until they finally had a response by the Maccabean Madness. I mean, it's a possibility, but they got to keep up that defense.
You know, right now, it's a lot of if and go on both sides about whether they can get that ball in that bucket. And so I think if the shots are landing just at a random shot right from here on out, it could be anyone's game, just depending the luck of this quarter.
But, you know, once again, Christopher Elser for the Maccabean Madness, I don't think he's going to let that happen.
No.
I think if it comes push to shove, he's just going to take the ball up himself. And
Push to shove, it may come too.
And he's just going to take it right up the middle and draw them fouls.
The Cricket King does not look kindly on these circles.
A little bit of
cheers for
Hey, just with the shot with the 3 right there. Look at that. Right off the bat, answering with the
8-point game, 39-31, leading the Maccabean Maddness.
I think Jesus here is finally hitting his stride. I mean, he's hit 2 threes in a row now.
Great athleticism. Great athleticism and basketball playing coming from him. Wasn't quite sure. We haven't seen as many steals as we saw in the first half, but shots are going in a little bit more. I think guys are getting in their groove a little bit.
And these have been relatively short quarters, so
Let's
I
see
can
what
see if
the
the game went a little
Avengers
longer.
have
Maybe
here
this
now.
would be a different half.
John Paul Hartnett with the pass.
David.
Oh, just missed
just
it.
hit the side of the backboard there. Looks like a foul on the Maccabean Madness there.
Alex Smith with a behind the back. Diego with a shot.
Man, Diego's just not been able to get them to drain.
No, not quite. He's had some good openings and he's had some good
Oh,
arcs.
it looks like Chris is going one of his drives. Oh, looks like he was fouled.
Yep. JB thought the foul was on Christopher, so he went to the base under, see the ball, goes, "No, you're not taking it."
Gabe looking for a 3-pointer.
In and out of it.
Oh man, that's just unfortunate.
Brother Vinny. JP.
To Diego, to David.
Chanko.
Wow, what's
great
some
passes.
wonderful passes.
Great passes going on. David Chanko holding that drive with the 2-point layup.
6-point game right now.
6-point game, 39-33.
Beautiful passing underneath the bucket. That's impressive.
It just great communication. Seeing Gabe with a nice pass out to Thomas Lyons. Thomas Davis with the ball decides to pass down to Gabe.
Tries to do the fake shoot and decides to pass. Alex finally with the threes there.
Showing the board. 3 from Maccabean Maddness, leading 42-33 over the Apostolic
It finally
Avengers.
paid off for Alex there shooting on them threes. He finally got one to go in.
Diego finding himself in all the right
David with the one there.
And it seems like the Maccabeans, they're getting a little tired. They haven't been subbing out like the Avengers have. You can tell Gabe and Chris are breathing a little heavier, and they're not getting at the right place at the right time. Their defense is starting to crumble. And it's going to be key, especially with this drives that they're going on. They need to respond.
David just couldn't get that free throw to go in.
7-point lead by the Maccabean Maddness over the Apostolic Avengers. Coming in, Thomas Lyons with a shot.
Just
Not
can't
quite
get
making
that
it.
3. He still got 5 minutes. Stolen.
You know, we were taking
David right there.
David.
Unfortunate for David. Just couldn't get that rebound.
Towards the middle of this game, we were taking a little bit of a break from this hard-pressed physical game that we started with. But now that the Apostolic Avengers have shortened the lead to only 7 points, we see a little bit of that oomph, a little more push and shoving going on down at the middle of the baseline.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, now it's when the Maccabeans need a little more of that oomph, they're getting tired.
Yeah, I think the Maccabeans need to try to go back to originally what they were doing at the beginning of this game.
Wow, look at that.
Slowing down the game, getting a little more good passes in.
Yeah, trying to get Chris. They've been great on the transition, and that's where they've been doing very well. They kind of need to get that going again.
Sure. Gabe coming in against 4 players all in.
Oh,
and
Thomas Lyons
Getting the
With
two.
the twos?
With the twos.
Thomas
Not the
on
threes,
the
but
board.
the twos.
Finally. Brother Vinny
with the shot.
response.
Responds with the two himself.
This game
44 to
7
37.
point.
They got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left, down by 7. Let's see what the
Maccabean
Apostolic
Madness.
Avengers can do.
Trying to burn a little time off here on the clock.
Smart move by the Maccabean Madness.
Get a little breather in. Trying to slow down this game. Now let the Apostolic Avengers be so forceful coming up.
Let's see who this is going to be out on. Looks like they're calling it out on the Avengers.
Yes.
Thomas Lyons passing in, making a big pass all the way down the game. Stepping out for the three and missing.
Couldn't connect. Out, I believe.
I thought for a second Gabe was going to try and take that opportunity to draw the foul when Brother Vinny left, Diego left his feet.
I think he wanted the points more than the fouls, but we'll see what happens.
See Davis for the shot.
Wow.
Covered by Thomas Davis.
Thomas Davis.
Travel on
That's
the Maccabean
interesting.
Madness.
That was a questionable
That's an
call.
unexpected turnover.
That was a very questionable call. I don't believe that was traveling. Thomas had recovered the ball, and then they called it.
David
David Chalker with the short make. Now
5-point game.
5-point game over game. Chris Elser taking it, and here's all of the Maccabean Madness coming down the court at once.
So here goes Christopher again with the drive.
Same.
Kicks it to the outside. Gabe takes the three. Oh, just tapped it short.
David Chaco with the rebounds, using that tall height advantage over Alex Smith.
See, it's just that there's much more teamwork you're seeing on the Avengers this half, and especially
See that
this
screen by
quarter.
David Chaco.
Brother Vinny looking to get aggressive there, steal, but he just couldn't quite make it. But Franciscans aren't about stealing. So.
I think that you're seeing a little bit of fatigue flow into the Maccabean Madness, not quite being able to make the fast runs that they were at the beginning of this game.
And it just
cherry picking Diego over Chris.
It just
with
seems
a long pass from Gabe.
It also seems that the Maccabeans don't have as much depth on their in terms of quality players. They're really keeping in their top guys, whereas like the Avengers have Paul, they got Michael. They're able to sub out, give some guys a little bit of a brief breather.
Unfortunate.
Missed pass by Diego to John Paul, which goes out of bounds, leaving it to be passed by Alex Smith to Gabe.
Taking a timeout here.
I think this is the most points the Assumption Seminary has ever scored in the history of playing basketball.
I think that I recall playing in a game which both teams combined didn't even make 44 points. So
sounds like I was playing that day.
I was too. So this is a good sight. It brings hope to my future so that we can defeat St. Mary's next year. Join us then next fall for the Archbishop's Cup, in which it's no longer against ourselves but against a common enemy, St. Mary's.
And don't forget to subscribe to YouTube so you can watch that live.
Absolutely, as long as
because there's nothing better than seeing Houston cry live on camera.
Strong words.
Strong words from Robert Shelton over there.
We'll see if they hear them in response.
I just gotta say, I don't play any three of these sports, so I can talk a big game and have no repercussions.
All right. Well,
That's too funny.
We're in the middle of a timeout, leading with only 3 minutes left in the game, and the Maccabean Madness up by 5 points over the 39 and Apostolic Avengers. And at the beginning of this game, I was thinking, wow, Maccabean Madness has got this through and through. But towards the end, the Apostolic Avengers seemed to have found a groove for themselves in order to get those short shots, use their height advantage, and they're really showing up where they need to.
Yeah, and they had a few threes going that helped them out a little bit, but their game has been down in the paint. Trying to get the offensive rebound.
In the paint.
Yeah, in the paint. That's that square thing right there that's painted.
It was nice to hear you say it.
Wow, some aggression.
I watch basketball.
Okay, I'm just making sure. You seemed confused when I said the paint.
I appreciated your word choice.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, thank you, Robert.
Maccabeans ball.
Wow, going for the full court press now with only 3 minutes left. I think they're taking advantage of their depth chart over the Maccabean Maddness.
Oh, wow.
Chris Elser with the tall grab.
Oh, just couldn't get it to fall in. Brother Vinny here trying to defend off Christopher Elser right there. Brother Vinny with the shot. Oh, just couldn't get it to fall in.
Rebound by Thomas Davis, passing out to Gabe.
I really think the Apostolic Avengers really need to stick down into the paint and try and get them offensive rebounds.
But I think the longer that they can waste down the clock, wind down the clock, the better they're going to be drawing the foul.
Yeah, looks like
It's Gabe's, and they're going to take it in from the baseline.
JP drew the foul.
Maccabeans are just not in position.
Shooting foul there.
Chris Elser trying to make it from downtown, not quite making it. I think giving him 2 free throws.
Oh, they're going to need these 2 free throws. If he can make this, it's going to be a big boon for him.
Extend this lead is as much as they can going into the last 2 minutes of this game. And last 2 minutes of the Rector's Cup.
Oh, wow. All right, let's see what's going on here. The crowd is getting excited.
Assumption drumline. Drumline. Where's Nick Cannon when you need him?
Even the bench over there for the Apostolic Avengers is getting into it.
David Chalker with the rebound. Chris Elser.
That was unexpected from Christopher Elser missing those 2 free throws.
Oh, Gabe, the interception.
Diego gives it away.
Throwing it deep to Chris. Oh!
Stolen by Vinny, but Vinny takes it out of bounds, thus giving it back to Maccabean Maddness underneath their own basket.
Fouled right there on him, so they get the ball back. Oh my, a little confusion. Thomas wanted those free throws.
John Paul Hartnett knocking the ball out of Gabe's hands, putting it back out of bounds.
I mean, that's another strategy, is if they can just delay the game clock for 2 minutes, this could be their game.
Chris Elser with the shot, blocked by Jesus. Rebounded by Vinny.
Diego down here. Oh, Diego needs to keep it in.
Oh! A little bit of a wipeout by Chris Elser.
Chris looked like he took a hit there.
I think he's not. Look at that brotherly lad right there. Knocks him over and then picks him right back up.
No, this is a friendly game. We all love each other. We all live with each other. But although this is a little bit of brotherly competition, it's all love between the players.
Yes.
Oh, between the legs of Bernardo.
Looks like it's a jump ball there. Where's the possession arrow? Goes to the Maccabean Maddness.
Jesus was fighting to get that ball.
He sure was.
A minute 46 left. We haven't seen a whole lot of scores in the past minute and a half. So Maccabean Maddness still leading 44-39.
Let's see if Chris has a little more energy left.
It looks like
he's getting a little pep in his step.
Moving it back and forth, and with the drive, not quite making it in. Vinny coming down, trying to do the same. Not a whole lot of defenders in the way.
Smart move by Brother Vinny there.
Thomas
Jesus right there with the, just couldn't get, it's in!
It's in by David Chalker.
It is now a 3-point game.
I believe that was scored by Thomas on his own goal.
I think it was, it was an unfortunate accident.
Thomas
Lyons trying to call back. A minute less in the game.
Oh, the steal by the Apostolic Avengers.
3-point game.
It's going to be a close one, y'all.
Vinny with the ball going from the top of the key. Dribbling down.
Stolen by Bernardo.
Pass him to Chris Elser.
And one!
Chris Elser showing some athleticism. Being so close at the end of this game.
I tell you, man.
He wants to win.
Yeah, he does. That push comes to shove. Christopher Elser is going to take it to the basket and he's going to beat you there.
Wow. And what a smart move by Bernardo. Bernardo didn't go for the glory. He went for the win. He went for the teamwork. He passed it to Chris. Let Chris make that play.
You just got to love great basketball, folks.
Yeah, you do.
You just got to love great basketball. All right, Chris Elser at the top of the key.
Now he's going to get a 2-1 throw here.
Right, is it 2 or 1?
It's a 1 because he made the baskets. It's an and 1.
It's an and 1.
No.
But Chris gets the rebound and gets 2 more points.
He doesn't need the free throw.
Extends the lead.
He needs the rebound.
48-41. Maccabean Maddness.
He gets the rebound on his own free throw.
Yeah.
That's some heart. John Paul Hartnett making
Hartnett responds.
Still down by foul. They need to foul. They need to foul Christopher.
Avoiding with his speed.
Turning out the clock.
Brother Benny is trying so hard to foul him.
I'm sorry for the static here, folks, but we're just too excited here in the booth to watch some pure athleticism go down in this court.
This is
just
impressive.
Round of applause to Chris Elser.
Wow.
I think Jesus was trying to take his moves, trying to like replay everything.
He's trying to replay, just being astounded.
You know what? I've been wanting to say this all game. Get that man some Gatorade.
Get that man some Gatorade. Absolutely. Sweatband can only do so much.
Wow.
Replenish those
It's like, how long you guys hit?
Thomas Davis with the foul.
15 seconds left in the game.
Wow,
this
this is some
5-point lead.
impressive
Maccabeans
movements
versus Avengers.
Yes, this is some impressive movements by Christopher to avoid the foul twice from Brother Benny.
Wow.
He
And
wants
Brother
to burn
Benny
that
was going
clock.
after him.
Just speed is the game. A little bit of collision. No foul, no harm.
Maybe a bit of a late call. Yeah, late call, looks like.
I think Christopher is almost to the point where he's had enough of getting fouled.
Yeah, that's the strategy. Though. They
Seen the
have
man
to stop
several
him.
times fall hard.
I think his teammates are asking if he wants to sit out. He said no.
Rector
There's
getting a little coaching.
7 seconds left in this game. I'm going to take it. A little. Avoiding
Let's
the
see.
foul by Jesus.
I want
2
the dunk.
seconds left. 1 second. Maccabean Madness makes it. I mean, if there's one MVP in this game, it's got to be Chris Elser.
Yes, it is Christopher Elser, man, through and through.
Points scored quarter after quarter. Wonderful leadership, athleticism. But, I mean, we got to give it to the Apostolic Avengers. 48-43 is an amazing, amazing score for us here.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I tell you what, you want to go hand this MVP award to Chris Elser.
I think they're actually about to go do this here in just a second.
I made that beforehand with a lot of effort and love.
Lynn.
Take this with you. Lynn, we want to award this to Chris Elser.
Chris Elser.
Chris Elser, MVP award. I don't think he got it.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Let's just see if he gives it to him.
I don't think he's going to hand the paper. I'm going to be sad if he doesn't hand in the paper. I worked hard on that.
Actually, let him get some water first, man.
You know, like I was saying, you got to just be proud of both teams here. 40, what was the final? 49-43?
48 to 43.
48-43. Just spectacular scores by both sides. Good strategies. Apostolic Avengers using their their passing ability, and just couldn't overcome the great athleticism that is Christopher Elser and the Maccabean Madness.
And overall, this was normally I have to say, our basketball games were boring. This was an exciting game.
As being someone who's been one of the players in our previous basketball games, I can agree.
I have been a president in the last Archbishop Cup played basketball, and yeah, this was phenomenal.
Taking a little group photo here, a little post-game analysis. You want to take this one, Sam?
Yeah, sure. You know, like I was saying, the Apostolic Avengers were just using some great height, great passing, great strategy going into this game, recognizing that they had the ability to overcome kind of any force. But just today, Christopher Elser and the Maccabean Maddness just overcame that height differential.
Christopher.
And it looks like we're about to have an interview with our awarded MVP of the game.
Yeah, it looks like Jose Jaime here is about to do an interview.
All right, as you can see, we are right here with the MVP player of this game, Christopher Elser. How do you feel about that?
I'm just glad I have good teammates. That's all I can say. Having good teammates takes the pressure off of you. You know, when I was getting really tired, I could just depend on Gabe and Thomas to help me out. So, I mean, if I got this award, it's all about the teammates.
So do you want to say anything special to any one of the guys here, and especially with the guys who did a pretty good job on the other team?
That other team, I was so nervous facing their team because they had Jesus, John Paul, David Chaco, Diego. I knew this was going to be a really great game. So, I'm just glad that our team could, even though when they went on sprouts and they're starting to come back, we were able to, just take it easy and able to score more. So, but I'm very proud of them. I'm also very proud of our team, so overall it was just, great atmosphere, what better than the Rectors Cup, so.
All right. Well, you guys heard this was the MVP player of the game.
Oh yeah, and Mom, that's for you. This is for you, Mom.
Good.
Watching it.
Excellent.
Mom.
What a
All right.
humble two. Humble
Thank you.
two.
All right. Wow. Well, pass back over to us. Just wonderful post-game interview.
Okay, Thomas.
Now we're back.
Another interview here.
And we're back with Thomas Davis.
We
wondering why he didn't make those threes.
Right. Well, hey, Thomas, I heard a little comment somewhere around that you were going to have 5 3-pointers. What happened?
Yeah. Is that not what I got?
Well, apparently that's not what I counted.
Okay. Well, you see, I was thinking about going in there. I was going to play some hero ball, put the team on my back, but I decided to let the new guys shine, let the rookies shine. And Chris, he stepped up to the plate. Can't wait to see him in the Hall of Fame. But no, in all seriousness, confidence is key, so you got to throw stuff out there to see how it sounds. But it was a good game, great team effort. Chris and Gabe killed it, so go Maccabean Madness.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Did that answer your question?
It did. All right, back to us, guys. Looks like we're about to do one more interview real quick. We're trying to grab someone from the Apostolic Avengers.
Sorry, I'm just done for the last interview.
We apologize.
Looks like David Chaco's going to go to the interview now.
All right, so we're right here with David Chaco. What do you have to say about the game?
I'm disappointed that we lost, but we did a really good job of coming back. I think we were down by like 14 or more, and we really did a good job in that last quarter. I think we won that last quarter. Just didn't capitalize on the early opportunities, so disappointed that the Apostolic Avengers didn't take the cup this year, but we'll be training for next year. So thanks.
Thank you. Back at you guys.
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Wow. Great post-game interviews from everybody here. And as this Rector's Cup comes to an end, we just want to congratulate again Maccabean Maddness on a great win. Just all around from the booth over here.
Yeah,
we're proud of everyone. And does anyone have any closing thoughts that we want to go through?
I just want to say I think overall through this entire Rector's Cup, both teams played nobly. They played generously. They played. They just gave it in their heart, and this really has been, I think, one of the better Rector's Cups I've ever seen, at least in my career.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And it's just it was fun. It was engaging for us here in the booth. Just want to thank y'all again, and we hope you all had a good time. We hope you enjoyed watching it with us.
Yeah. One last thing, one more time, please subscribe to the YouTube channel so that we can start streaming live on YouTube. We need 1,000 subscribers. It's absolutely free. You just need to click the subscribe button on our channel and then hit the alert button so that you can get our alerts when we do go live or post anything on YouTube. So please, please subscribe to our channel.
And don't worry, it's not just the three of us commenting all the time. We got plenty of other content out there. So thanks again to St. Luke's. Thanks again to all of you for watching. And God bless you all.
Have a good day.